Hello, welcome everybody to the stream. Today, we'll be playing the new content in Genshin Impact. We're going to be going to Sumeru and exploring finally the... Oh, yeah, that's right. Forgot about that. The fun things that Sumeru has to offer, and I hope everything will be great and interesting. We also get to explore the new element of Dendro, so... Alright. Oh, hold on. I might need to turn this crap down. So it might be a bit loud. We'll go with that. Okay. Still a bit loud. Oh crap. For me at least. Okay. Alright. So I'm excited. Before we get any Dendro characters through Wish, I want to get to Sumeru first. So that's what we're gonna do. So where do I go? Okay. Forest of Change. Alright. Let's do this. I'm gonna pull out my tried and tested team here. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. All right. Where am I going to get here? Go to... I guess that's Mondstadt? Yeah, it is. Okay. Where in Mondstadt am I going? Oh, over here. That's kind of like in Leeway. Early no? Oh, look at this. Oh. Alright. Okay, I guess we're going here-ish? I'm excited. Alright, let's do this. My hands are already sweating. Haven't done anything yet. I just want to make sure everything's going good stream-wise. Okay, you guys can hear me. Okay, everything's good. Cool. Okay. Whoa. Forgot how crazy sudden that is. There's a new teleporter apparently down here. I don't know why, but it's right below me? Oh, I guess this is how you get in there. Alright. Let us go. Actually, you know what? We're gonna take out Dude Magoo. Kamisato. We're gonna put the Traveler in there.
This
I'm
world
sure.
is full of unsolved mysteries.
Yeah, alright. We're gonna go in Traveler style with my what am I? Oh, Faster Desire. Okay. The character I barely ever play. But we're gonna get a new element, the Dendro elements. That's great, exciting. So we got some ores. Really exciting here. Okay. Alright, we got strongly get some Gib. I'm just gonna change one more audio thing. I'm actually gonna put that back up. I'm just gonna turn the music down a bit. Okay. Oh, this is Burb. Oh, oh, okay. This crest, which looks like a four-petaled flower, will sometimes appear in Sumeru. When those who can manipulate animals are facing one such crest, they can use it to traverse swiftly. Cluster leaves or cultivation that can scatter these four leaf sigils around. Use the ability to make your adventures easier. Huh? Ah, I should equip my Pokeball because I have lots of things to catch now. I guess I'll do that. Where's my Pokeball at? There it is. I got 21 Pokeballs. Right.
Now that we made it
to Sumeru, our next objective should be to head to Sumeru City and find a way to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. And speaking of Lesser Lord Kusanali, even though we haven't heard too much about her, she doesn't seem to be the same deity who abducted your brother. But even so, people call Sumeru the Nation of Wisdom, you know. If we can get a chance to meet the God of Wisdom, maybe she can give us some useful information.
Alright, sounds like a plan.
But, Paimon doesn't know the way to Sumeru City. Maybe we can climb up to that spot with the statue of the Seven on it. That'll give us a way better view of things. Even if we can't see exactly where the city is, at least we'll be able to check for some smaller settlements nearby. Wait a second. Look! There's someone up ahead! Perfect timing! Now we can just ask for directions rather than wander around like lost adventurers. Hey there! We're not from around here and seem to have gotten a little lost. We'd like to ask for some directions. Huh? Did they not hear Paimon? Hey! You over there! Could you give us some directions?
Huh?
What's going on here? There's no way she could have missed that.
I'm very wet, by the way.
Wait! Could she be ignoring us? How dare she?
Calm down. It's probably nothing to get worked up about. Or maybe there's a reason she ignored us.
Well, even so, she might be heading someplace where we could find other people to ask. Let's keep our distance and follow her. When we get the chance, we'll just ask someone else for directions.
Through mists of smoke and forest dark.
Come on, let's follow her. Just keep quiet. Make sure she doesn't notice us.
A reward on the road.
Dendro sigil. Uh-huh. Okay. Hara fruit. Oh, so they give you the statue of the Seven right away here. Alright. So let's see our new Dendro element for the Traveler. Alright, faster. I'm Lim. Actually, I think I'm supposed to use one of these things. Oh! Alright. The world opens itself before those with noble hearts. Alright. Do I get the element? Oh, hello. Eh? What were those? Traveler, did you see them? I saw them. Little round plant-like things, right? Gone, just like that. We should ask around when we get a chance. Okay. Resonate with Dendro. I'm a Dendro girl now. Plant girl. Statue. Okay, so we're looking for those things. All right. Dendroculus. Let me get just basic shit for doing that. Okay. Alright, so I got this new ability. What is it? Let's see. Ah, Dendro. First Dendro ever. Alright. So what we got here? Rapid strikes. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Same deal as always. Alright. With the flourish of your blade, you unleash a spray of razor-sharp leaves that go before you deal Dendro damage. Okay, so it's like a conal attack. It takes these weird talent things to upgrade those. Okay. Also, I have some of the stuff already. Fungal spores. I have 24 of those already. Not sure how I got them, but I did. Alright. Okay. Calling upon the might of the floor all around you, create a The Lotus Lamp deal continuous dendro damage to opponents within the AoE. Right? They'll undergo the following change after it comes in contact with Hydroelectric Pyro. Lamp's AoE and AoE attacks are increased. Lamp's attack speed is increased. The lamp will explode after a short delay and disappear, dealing AoE dendro damage. Only will undergo one transfiguration. Okay. Alright. Sounds simple enough. Oh, you just do R1 in the air. Okay. Oh, sir? Sir, are you a treasure hoarder? Who are you? Forest Ranger. Great, everything is fine as usual. Nothing suspicious. Hello. You need any help? You look strong and energetic. I don't think you do. Enjoy the rainforest. The way of life in the rainforest might be quite primitive, but you won't find any place that's cleaner and more comfortable than here. I opt to volunteer to change shifts with my colleagues. Just wander a forest a little longer. Now, of course, I'll carry out my duties. Seriously, something else really does happen. Okay. Like a little house over here? Interesting. Sweet flower. Okay. Oh, that's one of those things. Ah, but it's blocked by an impassable set of foliage. I will mark on the map this location. Okay. Oh, did they increase the amount of pins I can do as well? Oops.
The answer is, no.
I got 10 pins left. Great. Alright. Just make it infinite. I don't know why there's a limit on it. I guess you could break something if you put too many or something. Whee! Okay.
Huh? She just walked near that small waterfall and then suddenly vanished. Let's go take a closer look.
What are you talking about? She walked off to the left. What waterfall are you talking about?
Paimon thought this cave would lead to a village or something, but it looks like that's not the case. Look, she's sitting over there. Wait, she couldn't possibly be living here, could she? What should we do now? Do we try asking her for directions again?
Stream's lagging. Yeah, interesting. Sure, let's get another shot.
Alright then. It's not like we have anyone else we can ask. Even if she's not very friendly, we just need her to point us in the right direction. That's all. Oh. What a lovely smell. It's coming from that sensor over there. This is definitely not your typical place to call home, but at least it smells nice. Maybe living here wouldn't be too bad after all.
Uh-oh.
Huh? What's the matter? You don't look too good.
Hold on, before we continue with this, let's go check my settings. Am I dropping frames? I am dropping a bit. Okay. I'll change it in the game with some settings, but something's not right.
What?
Smell.
Is the smell making you feel sick? Strange. Paimon doesn't feel anything.
Gotta get out of here. I think I'm gonna pass out. Yep, there you go.
What's happening? Traveler? This is no time for a nap. Oh, come on.
Drop teleport. I'm just trying to change my settings. Ooh. No, my stream. Ooh. Actually, hold on 1 second, guys. I want to fix this real quick before I continue and possibly lose good footage here. I want to cancel out real quick. I want to fix that because I didn't realize the game was so intense that it's starting to lag my computer a bit. Oops. Close some other things too. I'm just kind of get grab some. Don't need that. It's probably just a graphical thing mostly, so. But it doesn't hurt to close shit I don't need, just in case that's causing issues. Let's see. My poor computer. Trying to handle all this shit. Oh, it didn't let me go back. Damn it. Alright, well. Hopefully, oh, nothing I can really do, I guess. Sorry about the laggy video. I can't really do anything about it, so.
The world will get
World forget me, huh? Was that our dear Archon speaking? No, something else.
Are you sure it's not serious? The Traveler's been out for a long time now.
Yes, you can relax. Believe me, Master is extremely knowledgeable. If he says that she's going to be alright, then there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Oh, are you awake now?
Oh, thank goodness! Traveler, you're finally awake!
Where am I?
Well, we're at... Good question. Where are we? Paimon was in such a panic when you passed out that she even forgot to ask what place this is.
This is Gandharvaville. It was originally built by scholars from Sumeru as a place to rest in the rainforest. Now it's mainly used by the forest rangers as a base of operations. My name is Kalei. I'm a trainee forest ranger. My master and I found you passed out during our patrol, so we brought you here.
Thank you for the help.
Oh, no thanks are necessary. I didn't do anything really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort?
I seem to be fine, except this taste in my mouth. It's so bitter.
Oh, that's Master's herbal medicine you're tasting.
Hmm.
He gave you some while you were unconscious. Before I forget, Master mentioned you should take more medicine once you wake up. Whoops!
Oh,
Kalei, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you, you must be careful with these. All right, I'll get it for you once I'm finished here.
Sorry, Master.
Now, the guide to Avidya Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board. But if Farbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid one more time, I'll have no choice but to leave the guide somewhere a little more visible. Like right smack on his forehead so others can remind him to be careful.
Right? This is the second time he's come down with food poisoning this month. I'll be sure to give him a good talking to.
Yes, please do. If, on the off chance, Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary fairies dance before his eyes, then we'll just let him be. But the next time he requires any of our medicine, be sure to charge him accordingly. So, how are you doing? Feeling better?
Oh, this is my master, Forest Watcher Tainari. He is chief officer over all the rangers here in Gandharvaville.
I already informed Paimon about the reason you fell unconscious earlier. But now that you're awake, let me explain it for you as well. It is common practice for Sumeru scholars of certain darshans to dedicate themselves to training and meditation in isolated areas, particularly the nearby forests. While meditating, they use a certain incense known as spirit borneol to help calm their minds as they enter a state of deep rumination. In hopes of asking directions, you two followed a scholar named Hypatia into her cave. The incense you smelled inside was the spirit borneol I just mentioned. That incense typically has no effect on most people, but for a very select few, it can have profound effects on one's cognition, as you experienced firsthand. Does that make sense?
Yes, that makes sense.
Very good. Now, answer me this. Did you feel anything after passing out? Say, any out-of-body experiences? Or did you see anything while unconscious?
Well, I saw a giant tree and...
Kalei, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol logs here for now.
Huh? Why?
Because these two will be staying here for the next few days. They can have my room and I'll bunk with Amir. Now get a move on and be sure to do as I've said.
Yes, Master Tainari.
Wait, hold on a second. Can you tell us what's going on?
Sure, let me fill you in. I originally planned to send you on your way once you finished your medicine. However, it appears now that you should stay a while longer in Gandharvaville for further observation while you recuperate.
Further observation?
We need to get to Sumeru City.
No need to be hasty. As long as you have the capacity to judge between right and wrong, I promise that you'll understand the gravity of the situation once I explain everything to you. Based on what you saw after smelling the incense and losing consciousness, we can conclude that you experienced a powerful hallucination, which suggests your mental state is not in the best of shape. If you're skeptical, have a whiff of this.
What?
Whoa, are you okay?
You're experiencing a similar sensation as when you passed out, aren't you? So even though your condition is stable as of now, if I were to haphazardly let you leave, it's highly likely that you'd suddenly pass out again somewhere else. The rainforest is home to many fierce animals and hazardous areas. If something were to happen to you again, I'm afraid you might not be so lucky. For now, I suggest you continue taking your medicine each day and avoid wandering off on your own. At least until you stop having adverse reactions to this kind of smell, okay?
Alright.
Good. Now continue resting while I fire up another bowl of medicine for you.
Seriously? We just arrived in Sumeru and we're already having problems left and right! Paimon knows we're set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali as soon as possible, but you really don't look too good. It'd probably be best to let you recover first. Hey! Are you even listening to Paimon? Paimon's over here worrying about you, you know!
I feel it's a little weird.
What's weird? You mean how you're feeling now?
Yeah, my body does feel a little weird, but what I mean is, I don't think what I saw were hallucinations.
You mean the vision of tree roots and red skies you saw? But if those weren't hallucinations, what could they be?
I'm not sure. When I saw the vision, it felt as if I was standing deep underground. But the red sky, could it have been Conria?
Well, considering how unique you are, Paimon trusts your judgment here. But why didn't you say anything about it to Tainari? If he misjudged your condition, then there's a chance you could get worse, right?
I don't think that's the case. He probably wasn't telling us the truth.
Huh? You mean that Tainari already knows that what you saw weren't hallucinations? But if that's the case, why would he try to hide that from us?
Exactly. We need to get to the bottom of this.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That explains why you were so quiet earlier. Well, that settles it then. We'll stay here to rest up and figure out what's going on with your hallucinations. But it seems like asking Tainari might not be an option anymore. What do you think we should do?
Let's start by having a chat with Kalei.
Good idea. Kalei's pretty friendly. We can ask her tomorrow about what she knows regarding the Dendro Archon and customs in Sumeru.
You get a night of rest.
Rise and shine! Come on, it's time to go find Kalei!
Alright, so let's see if I can adjust some settings here to kind of lower the graphical intensity that this game is. Turn that off. Turn off shadows. What? I think that's what usually causes most of my shit to fuck up, so. Alright, we'll see how that works. Maybe it's shadows. Usually it's the shadows that fuck up a lot of my frames, so. I felt kind of there. How was that? It's fine. Okay. I like to talk to most people. Kind of keep an eye on stream to see how it goes, but.
All right, next let's see your right hand. Yes, not bad. But please remember that you still need to be careful. Understand?
Yes, I will. By the way, Master, I still haven't received the patrol route for today.
Look, Kalei, today's patrol will be a long one, so you won't be coming along this time. Besides, there's a chance we may encounter... well, you understand.
But I have a vision too! Am I useless to everyone now?
Don't talk like that, Kalei. This is not something you need to be worrying about right now. Ah, there you are. Feeling any better?
Is there something we can help with?
Yeah, since we'll be staying here for now, we thought we might as well try lending a hand around here.
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh? In that case, perhaps Kalei could take you two for a patrol south of Gandharvaville for the day. And if you're feeling up to it, you can be responsible for cleaning the Statue of the Seven.
Tighnari, we're ready to head out.
Roger, I'll be right there. All right, we'll be heading into the forest now. I'll leave any further details to Kalei.
Yes, you can count on me.
So, Kalei, what exactly are we going to be doing today? Tighnari mentioned cleaning the statue just now, but, that doesn't really sound like the job for a ranger.
Well, a forest ranger's responsibilities can be pretty diverse. They handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outlying roads, maintaining forest facilities, ensuring fire prevention standards are met, and providing assistance to travelers and locals. As for Master, well, he has to handle more dangerous areas of the rainforest.
She's a Dendro Amber.
Today we can perform routine checks on the pathway lamps as we make our way to the Statue of the Seven. Paimon, traveler, this way! You can leave the task of checking the lamps to me. In the meantime, you two can keep an eye out for anything unusual.
Alright, now that we've officially met these characters, we can start rolling on them, in my eyes. So, let's see if I can get Tighnari and Kalei within the resources that I already have. So, here we go. That's one. No luck so far. Hold on. That did not refresh. What's that refresh? Oh, like a week from now. Okay. Let's do this.
Yeah, ba-ba.
Hey! Hey, we got it immediately. 2 draws. I didn't get Kalei yet, though. It's just funny when that happens, when you get the 5-star before getting 4 stars. So, I'm gonna roll, get more, see if I can't get her. Another official. A weapon. Oh, good. This is going great so far. 2 officials. God, that's like 4 officials I've drawn. I don't need any more officials. Got her. There we go. Okay, so we're good. What's the weapon? I guess I can set that up as well. That'll be what I spend my points on for the remainder of this banner. Also, Shang Li. We'll look at that right now, though. Okay. lucky, but might as well try, right? I got a Cujo. Is that enough to do another draw? Possible? No, I don't think that's enough. Ah! One Genesis thing short. Alright. Oh, wait, I got it. Hold on. Maybe? Oh, yeah, it's not achievement, actually. Okay. Oh, you got that. Is that enough? Nope. Okay. Alright, so we're good. We got our 2 new characters. Let's go ahead and throw those puppies into a party. Alright. I don't know how challenging shit will be, but we're gonna go ahead and make a party of those 4. Traveler, Kalei, and Nari.
Let's go gather some samples.
Okay. Alright, let's see if I can't get them a little bit souped up for battle. I didn't switch party. Oops. Try that again. Seems like the stream is fine now, but I don't know if that cutscene was more demanding than everything else, but it seems to be a little less laggy. Oh, the joy of starting a new character all over. Alright. Thankfully, I don't think I can get them that high anyways because of reasons. Like ascension reasons. Yeah, so 20 is all I can get them to. Which means they're practically worthless. Until I get that stuff, so. Good. Alright, let's see. Dendro. That deals AoE Dendro damage, creating a Vijnana Kanda field that creates mysterious illusions that taunt opponents to draw their fire. Okay. Oh, it's like a druggy field. Additionally, Tenari gains the Vijnana Subfusion effect, which decreases the Wreath's arrow charging time by 2.4 seconds. What's he talking about? This effect participates once the skill duration ends, or after Tenari has fired 3 Wreath arrows. Is that what this is? Oh yeah. So he's like another Ganyu. Oh god. Great, 4 cluster arrows. Yep. Oh, that's cool though. Okay. That's cool, unlike Ganyu. Combines the power of all seeds to fire 6 Tanglevine shafts that track opponents and deal Dendro damage. After they hit, the Tanglevines will create a secondary wave of Tanglevine shafts that can track opponents and deal Dendro. Okay, so it splits twice. Alright. Displays the location of numerous resources unique to Sumeru. Oh, okay. So, damn, they gave that character immediately this time. Alright, what about you? I think charge attack. Floor ring that deals 1 instance of Dendro damage to target that comes in contact with. The floor ring will return after a set time, dealing Dendro damage once again. Trusty Cooling Ambar comes to save the day. Throws a doll named Cooling Ambar, causing explosion that deals AoE Dendro damage, creating his Cooling Ambar zone. Will then bounce around with the zone, dealing AoE Dendro damage. Pretty impressive, huh? You don't know what I can with a Cooling Ambar? Well, alright. Oh my god, it is a Dendro Amber, for fuck's sake. It might be better than Amber, so let's hope for that at least. Okay, they didn't seem to scale off anything, so... At least for now. So I'll just give them some basic bitch-ass artifacts that, you know, everybody uses. Like, yeah... Where's it? Oh, it's like sorted weirdly. No. Probably down here. There, Gladiator. Let's give them some basic Gladiator shit. Until I can figure out what they actually need. I really don't know. So we're just gonna give you energy recharge. I guess? I don't know. Mm. Usually archers benefit mostly from energy recharge because they suck. No, I'm just kidding. They're fine. They can be fine for the most part. Okay, yeah, whatever. Yep, Oh yeah, there's no Dendro Cups yet. I'll be getting those soon, I guess. Interesting. And then, defense. It's not. Oh, I guess it's not. Sure. Yep. Sounds good to me. Alright. Yeah, then the same kind of thing. This is what sucks. This is what mostly sucks about new characters. Is that you can get them, sure, but getting them to a point where you can actually use them in like any kind of content can be staggering, if not infeasible, until a certain amount of effort is achieved. That is my least favorite thing about new characters. But if you prepare properly, you can kind of get them to like a point where you can kind of use them. I kind of wish like at certain point characters just start at a certain level without having you to fucking bring them from literally basic bitch nothing to levels of, you know, whatever. Okay, fuck, what was that good for? Oh, I'm distracting myself with my own talking. So, I just do that one, whatever. Alright. Yep. Yeah, do that one. Do that one? Nope. The one that gives crit. There you go. Alright. Man, and weapons. Let's just throw something other than the basic level 1 weapon on them. You seem to favor charge attacks. So, I don't remember this one. We'll just do this one, I guess. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Yeah, they're both. Actually, that one's not too bad. They're both archers. Both the new characters are archers. Great. Just to fill out the rank of things I can't use. Interesting. That might be better, actually. Yeah. Alright. Whatever, it really doesn't matter. Okay. Alright, let's test you out a bit. Let's find some enemies first. Lagging just a little bit. That's just on my side, so it's not too much to worry about.
Nothing wrong with these two lamps. Let's move to the next ones.
Alright.
Oh, this lamp seems to be getting a little wobbly. Let me make a note of it. No problems with this lamp. Good.
Is there anything I could do? Sorry, I'm fiddling with a lot of things. I apologize. Is there anything I can do to... Let's just lower the detail just a little bit. No, that's not going to change, is it? Oh, that's not going to be changed. Whatever. Oh, I got new things in the logbook? That's probably just domains. Yeah. Also, I got a new tutorial. Oh, dang. Wait, I sent something. There's a Gendroculus up here. How far can you reach these things? Whee! Okay. Is that because I turned VSync off? Is that tearing? Is that straight up tear? No, I'm lagging. Wow. No, I'm lagging straight up. Okay. That's terrible. Unfortunate. Wish I had a better computer. Yeah, like everything's so low and it's still lagging. I don't know what else to do. I guess I could turn down this, but I feel like I would lose some. I don't think it's really gonna fucking change anything, to be honest.
The statue of the Seven is up on top of that large rock formation. You must have seen it when you came down this road before. It's pretty high up there, isn't it? Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there, I'm sure Master wouldn't mind if you don't clean the statue.
Don't worry. No need to worry. I'm a terrific climber. Shouldn't be a problem.
Oh? I guess I'll leave it up to you then. There's not much footing once you reach the statue, so be careful up there.
Paimon will fly up with you and help you with those hard-to-reach areas. By the way, Kalei, do you know anything about the Dendro Archon? You know, what's she like?
That depends. Are you referring to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh? Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? Oh, is that the name of the former Dendro Archon?
Uh-huh. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was Sumeru's first Dendro Archon. She created the rainforest as well as the wall of Samiel around the desert. Her works provided a means of peaceful living for everyone. To the people of Sumeru, she's not only a symbol of wisdom, but also of power and kindness. Unfortunately, she disappeared in a great calamity that occurred a few hundred years ago.
Sounds exactly what happened to Raiden Makoto. Does it coincide with Conria?
According to what Master has told me, the sages later found the newly born Dendro Archon and whisked her back to Sumeru. To celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity, the sages dubbed her Lesser Lord Kusanali and let her reside in the sanctuary of Sarastana.
Uh-huh. Then what happened?
Well, and then... I'm not too sure what happened, to be honest.
Huh? You're not too sure? But aren't you from Sumeru?
Yeah, I'm from Sumeru. But...
Maybe it's difficult to discuss this topic with strangers. If that's the case, then don't worry, we understand.
No, it's not that. I'm not trying to hide something from you. Besides, I don't consider you two strangers. Anyway, you two know Amber, right?
Wait, Amber? You mean...
Amber, Outrider of the Knights of Favonius? The avid climber from Mondstadt?
Yes, that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and she helped me a lot during that time. You could even say that she helped me become a new person. There's no one like Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for action at any moment, but is also very understanding of others. She's like the spark that lights the fire in everyone's heart around her. If you ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider. She's the first person anyone coming to Mondstadt will meet. You can't help but be enthralled by her charm and enthusiasm, causing you to fall in love with the lands of Mondstadt and... sorry.
Huh? Wow, we never seen this out of you, Kalei. We barely know you.
Paimon thought the work of Outriders was a little different from what you just described, but one thing's for sure, you really like Amber.
Sorry. I was rambling on just now. It must have sounded kind of weird.
It's alright, Kalei. Knowing that you're a friend of Amber somehow makes Paimon suddenly feel a lot closer to you. So, how do you know that we've met Amber?
Well, after I returned to Sumeru, Amber and I have stayed in touch by writing each other letters. In one letter, she mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon, but the city was saved by a mysterious blonde traveler and their floating companion. I knew you two were the ones she mentioned in the letter the moment I saw you. But, considering everything you've been through that day, I thought it'd be inappropriate to bring it up.
Ah, so that's how you knew.
Yep, so please know that you two have my complete trust. Really. I wish I could tell you more about the Ginger Archon, but I have been away from Sumeru for some time, and I haven't read any books. Sorry.
That's alright. You've already helped us a lot. We had never even heard of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or the Sanctuary of Surasthana until you mentioned them.
Oh, I'm happy that was helpful. There is one thing I want to ask, though. Why do you two want to know about the Ginger Archon?
Explain the purpose of your journey to Kalei.
So that's why you're here. Thank you for telling me your story.
Don't mention it. We are friends after all, right?
Paimon's right.
We're friends.
Alright, we have a statue to clean.
You both have my thanks. While you two are up there cleaning, I'll go ahead and inspect the forest canopy. Let's meet back here shortly.
I can even tell it's struggling during cutscenes. God, I'm sorry I keep pausing. It's like this. It's so annoying for me as well. So, alright, we're gonna fucking turn everything down and off because I don't know what else to do. So, then we're gonna have to restart the game real quick. So, hold on one second, guys. I was gonna see if I can't do anything else to increase stability here. I didn't realize this game, it must have gotten like some kind of graphical upgrade because it used to handle this game just fine before. But now it's kind of struggling a bit, so. I don't know what else I could do. Yeah, there really isn't much else I can do to increase performance at all, so. Oh well. Alright, let's get back into it. Hopefully those changes will somehow stabilize things. If not, the thing I can do, which I know will stabilize at 100%, is to switch it to 720p, which sucks, but it's better than the game and my stream lagging for that same purpose. Turn down everything else, so maybe I have a little bit more stability. Yeah. One day when I have money, I can get a new computer that can handle everything. Until 10 years after that, then that'll be my next investment, actually, I think. So I'll try to get a new computer with some decent bits in it. Alright. Hopefully that kind of helped. Still find out.
I'm not a very good climber, so I'll just let you handle the statue. I'll go check the facilities up ahead. By the way, once we're done with our work here, would you like to chat some more?
Oh, it's still fucking. Why is it doing that? Is that VSync? Is that VSync doing that? That might just be on my end. Also, that's terrible. It is VSync, I think. Wow. Alright, that might just be on my side then. Alright. There's just a bit of stuttering every now and
Now
then.
that Paimon looks at it, the deity that's carved on the statue is kinda small. Do you think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Maybe Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? I would say Lord Kusanali.
The name does seem to fit the statue somehow. Well, anyway, we'll have to figure that out later. Let's get started on cleaning the statue. Paimon will fly up and take care of the top, and you clean everything below.
You and Paimon meticulously clean the statue.
Nice work. That's one clean statue. Let's head down and meet up with Kalei.
Okay. Also, now I can see all of the unique resources. Like there's these wallflowers. Kalpalata Lotus. Yes. There's also a Sumeru Rose. Wait, where'd she go? She's...
Kalei, we're back!
Welcome back! You must be tired after all that climbing. Let's take a little break. I brought some fruit and water for us.
Yay, food! What kind of goodies did you bring?
Paimon, some restraint, please.
Hey, don't be a party pooper. It's not like Kalei is a stranger or anything. Besides, the best way to compliment a chef is to show passion for their food. Xiangling taught Paimon that.
I prepared a nice portable dish that forest rangers like to eat called pita pockets. I hope you'll like them.
Mmm.
Whoops!
Oh.
No, you dropped it on the ground!
Not to worry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine.
Oh, whew. Paimon nearly had a heart attack there.
She's clumsy. I get it. Enjoy the pitas together with Kalei.
These are amazing! You're quite the cook, Kalei. Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper. Paimon wouldn't have been able to sleep at night knowing something so tasty had been wasted.
You really know how to compliment the chef, Paimon. Since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe sometime. I'll even include all my personal cooking pointers, so you'll be making your own pita pockets in no time.
Yay! Thanks, Kalei! It's hard to believe someone as diligent as you could have clumsy moments too.
Oh, I guess it happens from time to time.
So, Kalei, don't you think that Tighnari's a little too strict with you? He won't let you touch anything without his permission. Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but she's never said anything. Everyone has their clumsy moments.
No, you've got the wrong idea about Master. Sure, he may seem a bit harsh at first, but with some time, you'll see that he's actually very kind-hearted. I've heard the veteran rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious race that is known for their cunning wit and reclusive nature. Oh, by the way, you've heard of the Academia, right? Well, there's a group called, something? Well, anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plants, sages from the Academia have written him many times, inviting him to take up an official position there. But Master declines their offers every time, saying, Sumeru City is too noisy. It'd be bad for my ears.
That does sound something like Tighnari would say. Speaking of his ears, I really like to pet them.
I know, right? They've always wanted to pet them too. Anyway, Master could have easily left the rainforest to take up a position at the Academia, but he chose to stay here instead as a forest watcher, helping the locals every day and passing on his knowledge to trainees. In fact, Master's the one who taught me how to make pita pockets.
Really? Paimon would have never guessed that. Oh, speaking of Tighnari, he was the one who took care of you after finding you passed out yesterday. He even carried you all the way here. Paimon's still kinda upset, though. He kept scolding Paimon the entire way here.
What did you do?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little, but it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, "Why, oh why? Is she going to die?" It probably started to get under Master's skin after a while.
Hey! Don't laugh! Paimon was genuinely concerned about you. Hey! Now even Kalei's starting to laugh. Ugh, that's it! Paimon won't forget this! It's time for some primordial wrath!
Oh?
No! Don't touch me!
Oh god.
Huh? Kalei, what's the matter?
Oh, sorry, Kalei. Paimon didn't mean to scare you.
No, I just... I didn't mean that.
Jesus.
Kalei, are you okay? What's the matter?
No, I'm... I'm fine. I'm sorry. I must have startled you both reacting like that. Oh, well, it's getting late now. Let's hurry back to Gandharville. I think Master and the others should be back by now, too.
What the fuck?
Huh? What was up with Kalei just now? And why is she in such a hurry all of a sudden? Look, she's practically running back. Paimon can't even see her now.
Paimon needs to get some goddamn glass. Alright, I guess I could try out these new characters test run, because there hasn't been combat for the first 30 minutes of this at all, so... Alright, engine can be charged twice. Yeah, but, I suppose. Okay.
Can't see?
Oh, I see.
Keep up.
Come a little close. Leave it all to me.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Oh, cool.
One with the forest. I hear everything.
Yep, missed.
Enshroud. Let's nip that in the bud.
Just like we rehearsed. Hi!
Hold on, before I leave this, I want to see what he has equipped. Oh, he has the relic. He has the the banner one unequipped. Okay, makes sense, I guess. Yes, I guess that Wanderer's Troop would be better. Oops, sorry. Why didn't I equip Wanderer's Troop on them? Am I some kind of Genshin noob? Yeah, that's fine. I shall waste more time picking artifacts, because that is my favorite thing to do. Yeah. Anything that's crit rate. Just... that'll work. Ooh, I guess let me get a goblet. Can't really get dendro damage yet, at least. Straight attack bonus would be good then. I always do that. That'll work. Let's just do that. Okay.
La da da. La da da da. Engine recharge.
That one's good. Holy crap, that's a really good one. Alright, that's good. And we'll switch to her real quick. Do the exact same thing, because I'm stupid. I didn't think about that. I was like, just put Gladiator's Finale on, it's fine. guess that one's good. Alright. And yeah, it's good. Sure. Oh, is there a crit rate one? No. Oh wait, that one's no. Alright. That should be good. Whatever. Pretty interesting though. I know how to do jungle, but let's go and do it real quick.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Freeze! Oh, so sorry.
Stabilize! I will have order!
Cool it!
Come a little closer. Let's spark.
Freeze! Don't get frostbite.
You're in for a little shock. You're in for a little shock. You've been a naughty boy.
Damn it, Lisa, just shut up, please. She's so talkative. Oh, what that? Sorry. Wait, is that actually? Oh no. All right, what does she have equipped for her steps? Stringless. Okay. With the new artifact set. Dendro damage bonus. After elemental skills are burst, hits opponents, targets with Dendro's resistance will be decreased. Oh wow, okay. That could be a good one, alright. Yeah, sure. Alright.
Boba, get them! You're toast! Try this on for size!
Surrender and I'll be gentle.
Just like we rehearsed!
Let's dance. Ready, steady, go!
Yeah, so many reactions. Good God. Might also go through the rigmarole here. The whole shkabil of characters.
Think you can bully me?
Cool it!
Come a little closer.
Oh, so sorry. Dodge this!
Look at you, Boozel! Got me that time! Shaken and stirred!
You're in for a little shock.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Think you can bully me? You!
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Freeze!
Diana special!
Blitz.
Yeah!
Dodge this! Don't get frostbite.
Don't get frostbite. Alright. One more character. Yes, Fishkul.
Cool it. Ha! Yeah.
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
This moment will be frozen in...
No one escapes my... Shadow Raven, let night fall! Go, go, Baron!
Don't get frostbite.
Okay. You're actually a merchant? Oh, it's fresh and clean air. Hello. Oh, it's pretty great, right? Nice to humans, perfect for me. You must understand that traveling through the desert is torture. If it wasn't for business, would anyone want to land a foot on Archon's forsaken place? About the desert. I'm sure you can imagine it without my help and endless expanse of sand, scorching sun, wind mixed with dirt, not to mention the dangers that sandstorms pose, and the ruins filled with strange mechanisms. According to some legends, there used to be no desert in Sumeru, and it was the battle between the Scarlet King and the Greater Lord. Oh, but I really don't care about how the desert was formed, which then will go away. That's when the traveling merchants will do business safely. Big dream. I haven't nailed a dream ever since I grew up, but still one dream big. Good luck, follow, only dream big. Maybe one day the Scarlet King and Greater Lord Rukada Devada? Whatever. We'll come back again. Either do. Upon their return, there will be no desert, no pain, no Samiel control engineers, or Bismarck's doctors. Just saying this cracks me up. What? Alright.
Ah, Traveler. You've returned.
Yep, we're back. Have you seen Kalei by any chance?
Yeah, she's behind the shed cutting herself.
Kalei? Yes. I saw her go into her room just a moment ago.
Oh, okay. Guess we'll just have to wait and talk to her tomorrow then.
Don't touch me. Well, I might as well use this opportunity to explore a bit. Let's get some of these markers. Some of these teleports. Unless something physically blocks me from doing so.
Yeah. Hep.
No, wait. I should be able to. Nope, no luck. It's fine. There's a cave here. You know what? No, looks like it's blocked out the same way the other one was. What's this thing? Cluster leads to cultivation of 4-leaf sigils. They come in contact with Dendro. Just easier. Catalyze. When creatures are affected with Electro and Dendro, quicken occur, which render them quickened. Which says affected by Electro and Dendro attacks. Aggravate. The aggravate or spread reactions will occur, respectively, causing them to take additional damage. Interesting. Creatures are affected by Hydro and Dendro, the boom reaction will trigger creating Dendro cores. Because at the same time, when it was created, this explode, dealing AoE Dendro damage. When Dendro cores come in contact with Pyro, they will trigger Burgeon. causing even greater AoE dendro damage. When with Electro, they will trigger Hyper Bloom and transform to homing, sprawling shots. Interesting. So they're like 2-stage reactions.
One with the forest.
Oh? Nope. Ah.
Gather!
I hear everything.
Oh my
Order,
god.
guys.
It's taking forever. Let me handle this. Nubs. Alright. Are these things just here? Are they dangerous? Can I capture these things? Yeah. Nope. Alright. Can't say I didn't try. Alright. What are these things? Fungi. Fungus. Monster with basic intelligence and evolved from spores. Hit by electropyro, they enter the activator scorched. Transform fungus to obtain different types of rewards. Oh, interesting. Well, I don't have either of those things, so. Oh. The hell? Why is all my shit on cooldown? Oh, right. Done.
Stabilize!
Can't see. I'll uproot you.
Germinate!
Gather! I will have order!
Here's the water. Oh, yeah.
Enshroud. I hear everything.
Propagate!
Stabilize! Order guide you!
Let's think about our team comp a bit more. Especially with, so we want like Hydro and Electro. So I guess the most ideal team for this new kind of reaction setup would be Dendro, Hydro, Electro, and the other one, Pyro. So let's set that team up. I'm actually gonna drop Kalei, I guess, for now. We're gonna set up. Sure. Well, just as a healer. Oh, I can do. No. I can do that. Yeah, I can do this. I can do Cookie, and I can do. What was the last one? Pyro. Someone who doesn't suck. Let me D-League. Why not?
What's that? Join you for a walk?
Let's just try out some of these new reactions, I guess. Okay. Oh, it's just a little more of a spot. Okay. Hey. Yeah.
Stand with me!
Can't see.
I'll settle this!
I'll uproot you.
Oh god. Well then, I don't know what the hell that was, but. What the hell hit me? It like hit me like multiple times and instantly jibbed me. I really wish I could upgrade those guys. Maybe I can, actually. I don't know if I got something. Oh, I see. Oh, I need dendro stones. Interesting. Okay.
Stand with me.
Smells like something good is inside.
Dissipate.
Be still. The depths beckon.
Stand with me.
Okay. Inactivated fungal nucleus. Oh, there's a dungeon over here. Also, there's enemies on a precarious cliff, which means I'll just knock them off and have to follow them off and all kinds of
That's close enough.
Dissipate.
Flames, purge.
Goodbye. Come here.
Cascade. I'll be back.
Dude, he just turned to fucking sand. Alright.
All yours, should you have any use for them.
That is a that is an artifact engine, so yeah, I'll do it later. I'll do it later once I know more about what I want. Bouncy mushrooms. Using electro. Okay. So electro.
Stand with me.
Wow. Oh, something else? The tri-Lakshana creatures are activated using Electro. They will unleash a true sense pulse that may be able to display the location of certain hidden things. Did I see one of those somewhere? So we got one of these. We got Sealies now. Let's see what this is. Is that it way the fuck over there? What's this? Do I use dendro on this?
Enshroud!
Oh.
Be still.
There's destroy this thing? How do I work you? Oh, this seems to be working.
One with the forest.
Here. Not gonna tell me how this thing works? Doesn't seem to be doing anything. Tried every element on it, at least in that spectrum.
Cascade.
Stand with me.
Enshroud!
I had no idea. Sorry about later. Okay. Oh, this thing. Is that what it's talking about? Is this the thing? Summon Dendroga. This thing appears that accompany the appearance of auspicious branches of Dendrograna that symbolize the protection of Dendro. Charge attacks and aim shots hit, Dendrogra will attack alongside them. Oh, there are also some objects that can appear throughout them. Oh, maybe that's what this needs to do now. It's just... Now that I have that. Ah, okay. Now that makes much more sense. Is that a fucking wind sealy? Is that a Dendro one? Maybe there is. Because the Electro Sealy were kind of different, so... I didn't realize that the Sealy made a sound. Or because I really didn't listen that hard. Worth. Alright.
Why is there a chest here?
Oh?
Paimon was thinking all night about what happened with Kalei, and still can't figure out what the problem might be. Maybe she's in a better mood now. Let's go check on her.
Yeah, might as well just walk back. And that hits Kalei right in the back of the head. Oh, we can get one of these now. I'm surprised again. Got it. Dusk bird.
Ah, it's you two. I was just about to go look for you.
Yep, it's me.
Tighnari, what are you doing here? Where's Kalei?
I came to check on Kalei's condition. To put it simply, she's not well.
What the fuck?
You mean she's sick? How could she be... Oh, wait a minute. Could it be because of what Paimon did yesterday?
No need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. This sickness is something that Kalei has been dealing with for some time. Kalei has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. She hasn't remembered to take care of herself. I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for some time now. It must have been refreshing for her to have you two here.
So, Tighnari, what's really wrong with Kalei?
Let's take this conversation elsewhere. Kalei just fell asleep after taking her medicine. She needs some peace and quiet.
Sorry, isn't it like a thing that no Sumeru people can dream? Isn't that a thing? Pretty sure it is.
All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we? To be honest, I hadn't realized that you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kalei told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Liyue and Inazuma. So, just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Kalei is not because of who you are or your past feats. Instead, I am going to tell you because, well, because Kalei asked me to. And honestly speaking, I was against Kalei revealing her past to you, but she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So now she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
So, Tainari, what exactly is wrong with Kalei? You said this is something she's been dealing with for some time. Just how serious is it?
Right. Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Elazar?
Yes, it's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body. At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on the affected area of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience peripheral paresthesia. In its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively become completely immobile.
That sounds terrifying.
They'll lose all control of their body?
Wait, hold on. So when Kalei seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier, it was because...
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything, lest she ends up hurting herself.
So is there any cure for Elazar?
With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage. However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for Elazar. Nevertheless, Kalei's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Kalei over to an organization known as the Fatui after one of their members lied and said they had a cure.
What? The Fatui?
Ah, it appears you are already familiar with them. That'll save me some explanation. Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kalei and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor. I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but her case of Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Kalei was with them. However, Kalei's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. Kalei is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful, but her experience with the Fatui has left deep scars. Even now, she can still feel deathly afraid of someone touching her.
Oh, Paimon had no idea Kalei's been through so much suffering.
Oh, by the way, Paimon, Kalei wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yesterday. She also wanted both of you to know that she's sorry for hiding her illness.
She doesn't need to apologize. None of this is her fault at all.
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell her that in person the next time you see her. Kalei once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust that you two will never let my trainee experience such emotional pain again.
Don't worry, Tainari. We'll take good care of her.
How's Kalei condition now?
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led to her breakdown this time. As long as she has taken her medicine and gets plenty of rest, she should get better. Though, I must admit that Kalei's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here in Gandharvaville. She was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw us. I could see that she was serious about learning, so I felt compelled to ask her to join us. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently. Though a moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary, I'm afraid the long-distance patrols are a little too much for her now. All right. Now that I've told you about Kalei's past, I think I'll head into the rainforest to find some ingredients needed for her medicine. I'll see you two later.
Wait, can we come along?
Yeah, we'd like to do something to help Kalei too.
All right, but I must warn you two. The rainforest is a dangerous place, especially for someone who's still recovering like the Traveler. You must follow closely and listen to every instruction.
No problemo.
Let's go then. We'll be looking for a plant known as Lunar Lotus. It's often used to help those afflicted with Elazar recover their energy.
Hey, Tainari, where exactly are we going to find this plant?
Lunar Lotus can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. Lunar Lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface. Quite an attractive species, if you ask me. The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the Kalpalata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, completely contrary to its name.
Oh! Huh. Okay then. Note to Paimon. Never bring up the topic of flowers with Tainari.
Alright, 1 second, guys. I'm gonna grab a jacket. It's really dang cold in here. Freezing my ass off. So 1 second. Okay. Second. I think I don't need that anymore. Okay. Oh, alright. Let's get back to it. I have something new in my bag. Oh. Alright.
Dawn, break forth!
Our bond is strong. Lightning, terrified!
Be still.
Oh.
There should be lunar lotuses growing somewhere in this area. Let's split up and begin searching. If you could manage to gather 4 of them, that would be sufficient. We'll rendezvous here once you've gathered the needed amount.
Oh, these are the things that he needs for leveling up, too.
Alright, we've gathered enough lunar lotuses. Let's head back to meet Tainari.
I gathered all of them, because why not?
Hey Tainari, we found the lotuses you requested.
Let me take a look. Good, very good. These are all excellent quality. I'm quite glad you two came along. Your exploration experience helped save me a lot of time here. It seems we even have enough time to stock up on some other things I need.
Hey, Tainari!
Amir.
Oh, Tainari, someone's calling your name. They're dressed like a forest ranger.
Ah, yes, that's Amir and the others. But didn't they just set off not too long ago? What are they doing back so early? Let's go find out what's going on.
Tainari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharvaville.
What's going on?
We just discovered a withering zone.
The Withering is back? But the patrol route you were on should have been already cleared just a week ago. It reappeared so quickly. Can you tell me the exact location?
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire narrow part of the valley area, so we decided to come find you as quickly as possible.
And the radius of the contamination?
Sorry, I couldn't get a clear enough view to tell.
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading. So we didn't risk getting any closer.
Okay, I understand. You made the right decision. I'll go deal with it right away. In the meantime, please guide these two back to Gandharvaville.
Wait, Tainari, why don't you let us help you?
Yeah.
You two have only just arrived in Sumeru. You're still unfamiliar with many things in these lands. There's a unique type of anomaly that occurs in the Sumeru rainforest. It's called the withering. The affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's also lethal to wildlife and even people. If you don't carry a vision, then you should think twice before approaching such places.
Yes, Amir is absolutely right. I wasn't kidding when I said the rainforest is a dangerous place. As Amir said, only someone with a vision, that is, the power to manipulate elements, will be able to resist the withering's corrosive effects for a time.
That's right. If any of the forest rangers without a vision come across a withering zone, we first make a record of the location and then have a ranger with the proper abilities deal with it, like Tainari here. Only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone and find a way to deal with it.
I might be able to help with this. I can also control the elements.
But you don't seem to carry a vision.
I am a vision.
Don't worry, she may not have a vision, but she's a real pro at using the power of the elements.
It seems the rumors about you are true. In that case, alright, you two may accompany me. We typically only teach visitors how to identify the withering as they're about to leave Gandharvaville. We'll make an exception today, and show you what it looks like up close.
I'm actually gonna put the Traveler in the team. I'm just gonna replace D-Loop.
There's still a long road ahead.
Yeah, I need these lotuses, so I'm gonna gather all these so I can level up Tinari. I also need to get to a, I guess I also need to get to like a alchemy station so I can make dendro gems, because I don't have any of those. And I'm pretty sure I can just use the, oh no! Oh god, that was fucking close. Just trapped myself. For fuck's sake. The hell is that? Let's go poke it. For science.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Be still.
Get with me!
Mind the deluge.
Huh? What creature? What are you talking about?
All yours, should you have any use for them.
Something fly out? I didn't see anything. I don't know what he's talking about. Is that a huge lake area? Interesting. Okay, let's go. I just want to look at that right now. Let's go back. I'm just gonna hit this teleporter real quick, and then head over to the main area. So. This is disadvantage of not having a Geo. It'd just be faster to switch party.
Gather.
What are you guys doing over there?
One with the forest.
Scatter!
Interesting. There's a sub-quest up here. I don't know what it could be. Run out of stamina. Finish that. Stamina. Probably need this thing if it gives me this. There it is. I just hit something with it? Just like... That's only when I shoot something. Oh. Oh.
Keep up.
No. Yeah. Got it. Ready. Oh, yeah. Very beautiful.
Enshroud.
Be still.
Oh. Hold on.
Propagate!
I'll uproot you.
Our bond is strong.
Yes. Very nice.
Yes, quite. Alright, I'm wandering a bit too far. Let's go back. Oh, I see a Dendroculus, though. The air. It's like, maybe? What's one of these things?
Scatter!
Be still.
Oh, okay. Oh, got it. Like another one over here somewhere. It's probably underneath this bridge. Or, oh, there it is right there. Doink. Thank you. Alright, let's be good boy and go back to the main scenario. What? I lost him. Quick mid-air meal. Hum num. And hum num. Alright.
This way. Propagate.
I'll keep this close.
Very interesting. I'm loving all this stuff already. Let's actually teleport really close. I'm gonna use this
Our bond is strong.
to bounce. Boing. I'm gonna grab it. The kid's a little too excited. What's going on? Hey, Nemo, what's going on, man? Rara, Nara, Rara, Nara, when will you come see me? What are you singing? It's a song I wrote myself. Maybe Rara Nara visit me again if they heard the song. Who's Rara Nara? Rara Nana? Small round friends. Rara Nara. Rara Nana. Right, Rara Nana would appear when the adults aren't around. You know, always make fun of me all the time for believing in Rara Nana. They got mad for me saying the wrong name wrong. I've seen Rara Nana with my own eyes though. They are weed folks, so Rara Nana does exist for sure. How many times can I say Rara Nana? Oh, is this a new flower? Padisara. Oops. I don't have my fan with me. Maybe one day.
Stand with me.
Cascade.
Maybe one day they'll let you equip 2 gadgets at once. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. They literally have like a wheel. Dreadful Withering. The Withering is not a fixed location. Instead, it refers to the areas that have been corroded by some sort of mysterious anomalous power, and these areas could accumulate decay. The speed of the accumulation will for the Withering zone you're in. Oh, fuck. All elements which is physical max HP decrease. Their stats will decrease more, of course, the amount of decay accrued. If you remember that it was after void, all your problems will fall. Wow. Let's use the power of Dendrogon to clear the Withering way. Only via this method can you destroy the Withering branches that spread this course power. So to destroy the tumor of the Withering in the beating heart area will be destroyed. Most Withering zones can be destroyed this way, but within the Withering zones, candles of life and flames of life may appear and help decrease the accumulation of decay. Prepare for the worst when entering Withering zones. Okay. Aramite Desert Clearwater. These sword dancers may be found in many scattered mercenary groups that hail from the desert. They'll unleash their ominous spirits, sealing their weapons after taking a certain amount of damage to enter infused form. Greatly boost their combat abilities. Once this infused form ends, they will enter a weakened state for a time. Oopsies. Yep.
Stop. Don't move any further. Look there in the distance.
Huh? Where? Oh, look! Those plants have withered! That whole area is kinda gloomy. Even the air looks like it's filled with ash. Oh, Paimon doesn't like the look of this.
That is the Withering. All right, Traveler. We're going to have to enter that Withering zone. Once inside, we'll need to look for what we call tumors of the Withering. If we eliminate those, then the area will be saved.
Gotcha. Let's do this.
Thank you. But I must warn you, don't push yourself. This is your first time handling this sort of thing, after all. Even with elemental powers, once you step inside the Withering Zone, you may experience extreme discomfort. If at any point it becomes too much, return outside of the zone and take a breather. It could become a matter of life and death. You ready then? Let's go. First, we must locate any branches sustaining the withering zone.
Be still.
Propagate! Our bond is strong.
These things? Oh, a charge attacks. Okay.
Cascade. Be still.
Stand with me. Out of my way.
That was already?
Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
Where? Oh, this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hello.
Our bond is strong.
Can't see? I hear everything!
Cascade.
Germinate.
The depths beckon.
Dissipate.
Now, destroy the tumors of the withering.
Yeah. Oh. I did it.
We did it! Everything's returning to normal now!
Yes, thanks to you two. We
Yeah,
were able
thanks
to
to me.
quickly restore this area back to normal.
Tainari? You make it sound like we did well, but why does Paimon have the feeling you're worried about something?
It's that obvious, huh? Alright, it's like this. Recently, the rate at which the withering zone appears has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that withering zone, it won't be long before another one appears. If that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue. But it's far more severe than that. The withering is leaving lasting effects on the rainforest itself. For instance, even though we cleared out the withering zone, many of the plants that were affected will not recover. This presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already in decline, directly impacting the wildlife that depends on those plants. And most disturbingly, as the appearances of withering zones have started to increase, Kalei's case of Elazar has also become more serious.
Huh? Well, why's that?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received word from acquaintances at the academia that similar cases are being reported for patients with other conditions.
Is there no way of permanently getting rid of the withering?
No, none that we know of. The withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it originates from the depths of the world. By the way, have you heard of Irminsul before?
No, I haven't. But I think I've heard it somewhere before.
Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface. Although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense. You can basically think of it as a large tree that grows downwards rather than upwards. I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending from a massive cavern deep underground all the way up to the surface.
Spreading and extending, a massive cavern. Sounds a lot like what I saw when I lost consciousness in that cave.
Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled into Irminsul, allowing it to collect knowledge and wisdom from ancient times to present day. The Dendro Archon is known as the God of Wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it. It is also said that the Dendro Archon's power is a manifestation of Irminsul. And as for the Withering, its emergence is related to a disease that's affecting it.
Huh? You mean Irminsul's sick?
That's right. My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's familiars a long time ago. But even those mysterious creatures did not know of a cure for Irminsul. I'm afraid we rangers will be battling the Withering Zones here for a long time until a cure is found. Alright, That's enough on this topic for the time being. Now that we've taken care of things here, it's time for us to head back to Gandharvaville.
Alright.
Enshroud!
Oh yeah, I didn't give my new characters new wings. Hold on. I need to build up, whatever. Let's see. Wings of the Forest. That would definitely fit them, but I don't have that, so for now I guess I'll give them the, yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna balance that stuff. It's kind of their color, slightly. Not really. Oh, sorry. What the? Where the hell you think you're going?
Our bond is strong.
Wait, where'd he go? Fuck. They went like straight up and disappeared. Oh, did I? Either that's it, that's a different one. Fuck, where did the other one go? It like flew straight up. It looked like. Maybe it's this one right here.
Every little bit counts.
Yeah, why is the render distance so abysmal? Is that a setting I did? I don't think there's a setting yet for that. I think that's just something they just do. You can't really change it. Maybe it's environment detail. Could be. Yeah, well, for the stream's sake, I'll just keep it the way it is right now. Because it seems to be performing quite well now, so... Sorry guys, if you want to see like very beautiful environments, you probably have to play it yourself, unfortunately, because I can't handle the intensity that is this area. And keep a stable stream at the same time.
Oh, Tainari, you all made it back. How did it go?
The withering zone you reported has been taken care of. No need to worry. Huh. Wait, is that?
It's a dusk bird, or whatever.
Oh no, Hypatia!
Huh? What's wrong, Tainari?
This duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived in Sumeru.
Oh, her? How could we forget? So did something happen?
Let me see what's written in the letter first. Oh.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Just let Paimon read it. Huh? All Paimon sees are 3 squiggly lines.
Yes, allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypatia's cave to Gandharvaville, Hypatia resumed her meditation. She must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare some rations. This letter is her asking us for help. We need to go.
What? You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days? Hey, wait, how did you know all that from just a few lines on the paper?
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found her... Well, I'd prefer not to remember that. Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but we should still get to her as quickly as possible. I've got some emergency rations set aside for times like these. Paimon, Traveler, could you two bring these to her?
Wait, you want us to bring her the rations? But will the Traveler be okay if her cave is still filled with that funny incense?
Let's find out. Here, Traveler, take a smell and see. So, how do you feel?
It's a light and refreshing fragrance. No unusual feelings this time.
Huh? Really? You're not feeling even a little drowsy? But wait, how'd you know that she'd be okay this time, Tainari?
Back when we were clearing the withering zone, I observed that she could adeptly manipulate the dendro element. I knew then that she would be fine. And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsol's ley lines, was what I described similar at all to what you saw while you were unconscious?
What I saw weren't hallucinations, were they?
That's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all. Though I don't intend to apologize for deceiving you. Because what you saw is of significant importance. Not just for the nation of Sumeru, but the entire world of Tevat. My forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. We took an oath to protect this nation together with her. Now that that duty has fallen to me, it was part of my responsibilities to ascertain whether you could be entrusted with the fate of Sumeru. Now, after seeing you in action with my own eyes, you have earned my confidence, and I no longer feel the need to hide any secrets from you. When you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsul. What you witnessed were actually real memories contained within Irminsul itself. I could try to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Hypatia instead. Her focus on meditation and use of Spirit Borneol are aimed at establishing a connection with Irminsul, just as you did.
That sounds nice and all, but will she really help us? Seriously, she completely ignored us the last time we tried talking to her.
That was because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training. During that time, she must avoid communicating with others. Please, wait here for a moment. Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia, as well as some other ingredients. I'm sure it'll come in handy. Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give to her. Just show it to her and she'll answer any questions you may have. No, I should be the one thanking you. You've both been a great help these last few days.
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
Alright, so I looked it up. Environment detail actually is loading. draw distance. So I'm actually going to try something which I probably just revert immediately because I want to see. Put that one. Actually, that could probably be high too. I'm gonna turn this all the way up to the maximum. So this will probably end badly. All right, I'll be right back. Just gonna reload the game real quick. So unfortunately, I have to do that in order to apply the settings. So I wonder how much it'll affect the stream when I turn that all the way up. I don't know if that's what was affecting it before. So let's see. Oops. So why is my picture not showing up? It should not be black like that. Oh, whatever. Oh, yeah, because it was loading. Alright, whatever. Alright, let's see how much my stream tanks now. I'm sure this will end well. I want to see if I want to, you know, enjoy the environment, but if my PC can't handle it and stream at the same time, then I'll probably just have to turn it back down. Enjoy it on my own time. So I wonder if that's what was affecting it before. It probably was. I just want to confirm.
Just pick up the pace.
Oh, it's beautiful. Alright. Stream.
Be careful. No one wants to get struck by lightning.
Stream looks fine, actually. Weird. Alright. I'm fucking wrong with this. Alright. Yeah, I'm watching it. Seems to be fine. Okay. Ah! Ah! Oh my god. Say what? It didn't save me. No. God damn it. Back up there. Stop making me fall. I had to like immediately. It's weird. I had to immediately use my glider as soon as I get out of that. Otherwise, I just drop.
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
What is the... There's like a collectible here somewhere. Not collectible, but a unique thing. Not sure what it is. Oh, it's just one more of those wallflowers. Okay. Also, I wonder if I've collected enough of those things to... Fuck. I wanted to zip up there, but I don't know where the thing is to do that. There's somewhere around here, but... Also, there's this. I don't have the Dendrocula, or not the Dendroculus, what are the Dendrograna? I don't have that to activate that. Let's see if I can't find it somewhere. It might be up there with the statue. Alright, fine, I'll just climb your bitch ass. Right, hold on. Also, this is a good chance to test if my stream lags when I look at this environment, because I'm gonna stand on top of this cliff and then look out. Let's see if there's the thing now. What the hell? Alright, there we go. Lag? Oh, seems the animal just fine. Alright. Alright, let's see if I can upgrade this thing. Okay. Whoop. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't have enough. Whatever. Alright, anyway. What's the new tutorial? Oh, the dangerous withering zone. Causing decay to accumulate. It's entombed the withering exhort disciples to decay. Did Dragana to effectively destroy the shields guarding these. Okay. Yeah, alright. So yes, I have to immediately do the glider as soon as I come out of those, otherwise I just fall. Oh, what the? Where's where we go here? Cave or something? It's that guy cave? No, it's like on the right side. When she was all like, she's disappearing into that waterfall, when she was clearly walking left into this cave.
Hello? Hypatia? Hey, there's nobody here. Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area.
Clatter. What was that sound? Sounds like something is coming from inside the cave.
Probably one of those rah-rah nanas.
Oh, rah-rah.
Rah-rah?
Oh, it's Hypatia. Is she okay?
It's a Korok! Oh my god. And I pass out.
Oh?
The fuck just happened?
There you are. Hypatia, are you alright?
So hungry. Need water.
She somehow has more energy than I expected.
There's no way we can get her to eat in her current condition. Let's try finding some water first. Huh? Wait. Why does it look super foggy outside all of a sudden? Anyway, let's go look around.
Take 2 steps. Okay, so.
How'd things out here end up looking like this? What happened?
Whoa.
And where are we?
Relax, Paimon. There must be a logical explanation for all this.
Really? Oh, maybe you're right. Let's go investigate the area.
I got the drug in me again. Whatever. Incense.
Wow, this place is huge. Paimon knew there's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind.
What? Oh, fuck. No.
My greatest fear has been realized. Does anybody need artifact upgrades? Let me just look through everybody's artifacts real quick. Sure, why not? Ugh. I'm just gonna use up all my my grains, and I'll be sure good. There we go. Good enough. Okay. Bouncy mushroom domains. You'll find bouncy mushrooms of the sort in Sumeru's domains. The reason for this mushrooms are not one of the Trilock Shana creatures are known, but that's fascinating. Ah! Is this where it came from? Oh.
I'll uproot you. Oh, can't see.
Kamisato Art. Suiyu!
Oh, fuck.
Scatter! Exterminate! Out of my way!
I hear everything.
Everything dead? Ah! Where am I going?
I am ascending.
Wait, get out of this. There's a chest down there. Ugh. I didn't mean to touch this thing. I didn't realize what it was. Okay. Okay. Oh, you will sometimes find primeval rosin and seal paths that correspond to the domains of Sumeru. Collect 3 primeval rosins with these domains to lock the corresponding path. Oh my god. What are these things? They look dangerous. Ow! Oh, they are dangerous. Ow! Fuck. Alright.
Stand with me!
Can I go back, please? Damn it. Okay, I'm back here again. Wait, let me go back in there real quick and get that chest. Also a chest right here as well. Yeah, electro and water are like the most volatile reactions ever. Because it just like does stupid damage to you, like randomly. Even if you get like close to water, it's like, oh, you're taking damage now. Like Kuki Shinobu and water is really bad. Alright. Fuck, I suck at this. Where's my Kazuha? Damn it. Like bounce. Wait, can I enhance these? Oh, they're different. I just gotta not suck at things. Whoa. Right. Uh-huh. It's definitely a thing. Oh. Oh, now I'm in Inazuma. Okay.
Huh? What happened just now? Why'd everything around us suddenly change?
Alright. Weird. Huh? How do I get higher than this? I'll wait for this platform, I guess. Give me the platform. Yay! Oh. Is there any more chests down here? On platform or something? Looks pretty clear to me. Alright. Yep. Traveling through space-time again. I hate when that happens.
What in Tibet is going on here? This place is getting weirder by the minute. Hey, what's the matter? You don't look so good.
Why do I keep going back to Inazuma? It's weird. We're done with Inazuma. Let's continue with Sumeru, please. Can I walk out here? Huh? Oh, I gotta line these up, right? I do that. I feel like I'm derping here. Do I need to pull out the pictograph for this? The pictograph, sorry. The camera? Maybe. No, can't do that. Also, it always says I can't use cameras in dungeons, so... It didn't let me equip that. I don't know why. Press the button. Yeah, okay. I'm lining up. Is that not good enough? Or... I think I'm lining up. Fuck. I'm not sure what the hell I'm doing wrong, or what I'm supposed to be doing. Huh. I mean, I forget. What the fuck? I mean, that looks like obviously what I'm supposed to do. And even there's like a little thing here, but nothing's happening. Oh, give me a fucking break. I had to step a little bit closer. It's a Fatui. Okay. No Space Hero.
Well. Looks like we meet again, traveler.
The Abyss Herald! What are you planning to do in this strange place?
Strange place?
He's huge.
You needn't worry about such things. They don't concern you.
Oh, okay, I was fighting him.
Propagate! Our bond is strong.
Oh my god.
Finished my research.
Whatever.
Mind the danger. Cascade.
Scatter! Our bond is strong. Propagate!
That's saying like he's invincible when he's working.
Why can't we beat this guy? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it! We faced others like him before! What's wrong this time?
Traveler, though you may have managed to avert countless crises before, your good fortune was bound to end sooner or later. It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are.
My journey will not end here. I still must find my brother.
Your brother? Oh, pitiful traveler. Are you really so ignorant? Or are you just living in complete denial? His Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in his eyes is that of an annoying bug, only to be stepped upon. The bonds of love and family which drive you to find your sibling are utterly gone. Your journey is meaningless. But don't you fret now. Today will be your last. Now die!
Well then. I'm dead. Thank you everybody for joining me on the stream. Because I'm totally dead right now and not ever gonna come back. There I am. Okay.
Ugh? Huh? What was all that just now? Strange. It feels like I was just streaming for a moment there. But I can't remember what I saw.
What do we do? We haven't seen Hypatia anywhere out here. Oh, there she is! Quick, let's see how she's doing.
So sweet.
She eat my dream? She dream
The
eater?
news is that she's still conscious. Hey, why'd you drop her food on the floor like that?
Sorry, I kinda zoned out for a second there.
Are you okay? That's really not like you.
I got the disease.
Anyways, we can talk about this later. We better make sure she's alright first. Wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around her. We can put that to good use.
The fruit is massive. Good God, that apple's the size of her fucking body.
Who is there? Tainari, is that you?
Nope.
Huh?
It's okay. You can relax, Hypatia. Tainari sent us here to bring you some food and water. Here, we have a letter that he asked us to give you.
You give Hypatia the letter from Tainari.
I see. So, you're friends of Tainari. I apologize for all the trouble I've caused you. I'm grateful that you came so quickly to save me. You even brought all this fruit.
Well, actually, we didn't bring the fruit. It was already here when we arrived. We were kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found you here, there was all this fruit lying around and even some juice dripping from your lips. How did you end up like this anyway?
Oh, really? I seem to understand now. All the fruit was likely from my, neighbor. Must have come by and saw me like this.
Fucking
Your
Korok.
neighbor? You mean there's someone else living nearby?
Is it like a little round creature, kind of like a cabbage?
Oh? So you're able to see them too?
You tell Hypatia and Paimon everything that happened after entering the cave.
Wait, hold on a second, Traveler. You say that before we arrived, you saw some mysterious creature and suddenly had a strange dream? Isn't that a little too crazy to believe?
No, I actually do believe what the Traveler is saying. I myself had a similar experience once before and ended up scaring my timid little neighbor here. You needn't worry. They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream because they hoped to buy themselves a little time in order to scurry away.
So,
Oh.
Hypatia, just what kind of creature is your neighbor exactly?
I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. But I do know that they have some sort of deeper connection with the Dendro Archon. I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with Irminsul. Even after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, my heart was still pounding, and my mind was racing with all the knowledge that I had touched. And at that very moment, I suddenly noticed a small figure at the opening of the cave. In my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used to me living in the cave, because they didn't seem to mind me approaching them. They just kept doing whatever they were up to. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Oh! And then?
And then I had a dream. By the time I came to, they were nowhere to be seen. I was convinced they'd never show up again. But sure enough, I saw them nearby a few days later. And they weren't alone. I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them. But I never would have expected them to save me.
What fascinating creatures. Sounds like a great neighbor.
Yes, no doubt about that. By the way, Tainari mentioned in his letter that you had questions for me regarding Irminsul. Sorry about that. Sounds like just drinking juice still isn't quite enough for my stomach.
Well, if somebody hadn't dropped the food earlier...
I will fucking slap you.
Anyway, looks like we'll need to prepare something ourselves. Besides, Paimon's getting hungry too. Let's eat first and talk about Irminsul later. Alright, we're up, Traveler. Today's menu will feature Sweet Madame and a radish veggie soup. You'll love them, Hypatia. They're our specialties after all.
Sounds good. I've never tried any dishes from other nations before. I certainly look forward to it. It's been so long since I've had a decent meal, too. To be honest, the last time had to be when Tainari came to visit.
Make box lunch. You got it.
All done! Let's use the empty box that Tainari gave us since we already washed it. Oh, it smells amazing! And the box is a nice touch too! Let's go serve this up and start eating with Hypatia!
Are you already finished cooking? Mmm, smells delectable. I'm truly thankful whenever I can enjoy a proper meal like this. Cooking really isn't my forte.
After a delicious meal together, you tell Hypatia about connecting with Irminsul.
Even though everything you mentioned was in Tainari's letter, it's still hard to believe you were able to connect with Irminsul immediately after smelling Spiritborn eel for the first time. It took me nearly 3 years before I could do so. And everyone at the Academia even lauded me as a genius. You should know that some researchers spent their entire lives without ever successfully connecting with Irminsul as you have.
So why does this incense allow people to connect to Irminsul?
The ingredients used to make Spiritborn ale primarily consist of plants created by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. These special ingredients are conducive to heightening our senses to the Dendro Archon's power. Since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies within Irminsul, we can occasionally tap into her powers to peer into the depths of the earth.
I think I understand.
Naturally, anyone who can establish a connection with Irminsul in their first ever attempt must be a person of great understanding.
Makes sense. But Paimon's got a question. Why was she sensitive to the smell of those plants for such a long time?
That was primarily due to her body's unique constitution. Stimulated by the incense, she could perceive the Dendro Archon's power and experience the sensory overload, hence the adverse reactions. Taking in any scent similar to the ingredients of Spiritborn ale would cause adverse effects. Not to worry though, it appears you've already fully recovered. Technically, your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendro Archon, but unless you're using intentional meditation techniques, the scent of Spiritborn ale should no longer trigger such reactions.
Whew. Well, that's a relief.
I must admit, I am quite envious of your abilities. Even if it meant suffering from pounding headaches for the rest of my life, I'd consider it worthwhile so long as I could connect with Irminsul at will.
Whoa, you're really serious about this whole thing, aren't you?
I am a researcher after all. As a member of the Ritaoes Darshan at the Academia, my main area of research is the stars and their connection to the fate of living beings. But there is still so much we don't know, especially regarding the mysteries that lie in the starry skies. Which is why I must turn to the all-knowing Irminsul for answers. If only my perception wasn't so limited. Unfortunately, I cannot guarantee that my every attempt to attune with Irminsul will be successful, or that doing so will leave my consciousness intact. I am currently in the stage of training known as Satyavada life. Many researchers in Sumeru have lost their minds while seeking to attune with Irminsul during this stage. Sages have said that Irminsul contains divine knowledge, and touching such knowledge without the proper preparations and abilities will only lead to one's mind caving in on itself. That's why we meditate alone. We need to ensure that our minds will be calm while minimizing the possibility of involving anyone else.
Whoa, so knowledge from Irminsul can be super dangerous. Aren't you afraid of the risks, Hypatia?
Of course I do. Especially during nights that are pitch black with no moonlight, and dead silent without even the sound of insects. However, I've been feeling better as of late. I don't get as scared anymore knowing that I have a little neighbor living nearby. I believe that being able to see them is a sort of blessing from the Dendro Archon. But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the God of Wisdom herself, and they have the curious power to make people dream.
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound so out of place for a divine being, does it?
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can ever dream.
Oh, is that true?
Yes, well, to an extent. Only children can dream in Sumeru. Adults, however, never do. The sages say that wisdom implies rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is often neither rational nor logical.
Reminds me of the dream I saw from the Arar Nara. It was a big, chaotic mess.
Yes, if one struggles with anxieties, those emotions could influence their dreams. The fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. They believe that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, the god of wisdom, is keeping us away from the foolish delusions you encounter in your sleep. I was born into a family of scholars in Sumeru City. Ever since I was a child, my parents would always tell me that I'll know I've grown up once I stop dreaming. I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the academia, and went on to become a researcher. Sure enough, I never dreamed again. But then, on the day I scared the little Aranara, I suddenly saw a dream again. It was incredible. Though I don't exactly remember what I saw, I clearly recalled the feeling. I suddenly felt like I was a child again. Back then, I was foolish and ignorant as any youth would be, but I was free of fear. Maybe dreaming isn't as bad as we've made it out to be. Just be sure not to speak of this if you travel to Sumeru City. They'll look at you as if you've lost your mind.
So, do you have any thoughts about the things she saw when she connected with Irminsul?
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have any answers as of now. All I can say is that what you saw is a memory contained within Irminsul itself. World forget me. What could that possibly mean? If only I could ascend past Satyavada life and begin Paripurna life.
What?
I might have some more answers for you. If you two are ever in the area again, please be sure to come and see me.
Thanks, Hypatia. We wish you luck in your endeavors.
There's no need to be thanking me. You two are my saviors. Besides, I'm already looking forward to tasting some more of your cooking.
You continue chatting before settling down for a good night's rest.
Now that we know Hypatia is alright and had the chance to ask her some questions, Paimon thinks it's about time to head back to Gandharvaville.
You got it. Oops.
Heading out, I see? If there's anything else you'd ever like to ask about, you know where to find me.
About dreams.
Even though that little neighbor of mine was able to induce a state of dreaming, I doubt they were able to control the actual contents of the dream. The end of your dream seemed quite terrifying. Perhaps there's something that's troubling you deep inside? Not to worry, though. I'm sure you'll be able to handle whatever comes your way in the real world. As someone from Sumeru who cannot dream, I needn't ever worry about nightmares. But lately, I've started to feel that I'm somehow missing something without dreams. It's a little hard to explain. Heading out, I see? If there's any Sumeru researchers use Spirit-Born Ale to assist them in connecting with Irminsul to extract knowledge from it. Though the process can be risky, we believe that the knowledge gained is worth it. Unfortunately, I cannot help you understand your dream. At least not yet. I'm still learning how to attune to the depths of Irminsul myself. I hope that I'll be able to ascend past Satyavada life and gain deeper insights. Heading out, I see? If there's any... I've heard local children here in the rainforest speaking of fairy-like creatures. But I'm from Sumeru City, and have never heard of such things when I was a child. Perhaps this is because I had a very strict upbringing. My parents would seldom allow me to play with other children. I doubt they'd ever believe me if I told them about my little neighbor out here. And speaking of my little neighbor, I think they can somehow sense when Tighnari is coming to visit me. I've noticed on several occasions that as they're playing under the trees, they'll suddenly tense up and scamper away for no apparent reason. Shortly after they do this, Tighnari always shows up here. Perhaps I should ask Tighnari about this the next time I see him. Heading out, I see? If there's anything else, take care. Do remember to come visit anytime you're in the area. I would be happy to chat with you.
Let's check this out.
Think about it, Tainari. Refusing to join is tantamount to burying your head in the sand. I understand that you're a forest watcher and that it's your duty to combat the effects of withering zones. But isn't it evident that such work is not a lasting solution to the problem? As Sage Kage clearly stated, your presence and guidance in Sumeru City is pivotal in finding a cure for Irminsul. How could you possibly refuse?
Keep your emotions in check, Gulam. Let's at least listen to Tainari's reason for declining. We're here to invite him to the Academia, not to cause a scene.
Sage Kage, I am truly honored that you came here in person, but I'm afraid I must still decline your invitation. I am merely a forest watcher. How could the great minds of the Haravatat have any need of someone like me?
Well, it turns out that your refusal letter had some implications on your master's reputation. He is a renowned sage of the Immorta, after all. So now I've come here in his stead.
I see. Huh. And I figured that given his temper, he would come here and berate me personally.
Tainari, your master is an integral part of this effort, and now he requires your assistance.
And what exactly does my master need of me, Sage Kage?
You'll know once you've arrived in Sumeru City, that is.
And how long will I be required to stay?
There's no definite answer as of now.
Do you mean to tell me that despite coming all the way here to Gandharvaville, you still can't answer the questions I laid out in the letter to my master? If that's the case, then I'm afraid I cannot give you a definite answer either.
Tainari, but you...
So be it. Come, Gulam, we're leaving.
Tainari, what was that all about?
It's nothing. Some people from the Academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to assist them with a project, but I had to refuse on account of all my responsibilities here. But all that can wait. How did things go with Hypatia?
It was quite the eventful trip, but the main thing is that she's safe and sound. She answered a bunch of questions for us, too.
Very good. Now that the traveler has made a full recovery, there shouldn't be any reason for you to tarry here longer. I assume you will be heading to Sumeru City, correct?
That's right! We want to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali and ask her for advice. Do you have any idea on how we can find her?
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any advice for you there.
Well, do you at least know anyone we can try asking in Sumeru City?
Let me think. My trips to Sumeru City have been fairly short, and most of my acquaintances are researchers. How about this? I'll write you a letter of introduction that you can give to a researcher I know. He's from the Immorta Darshan and is adept at gathering information. Asking him might prove worthwhile. Also, when you enter Sumeru City, you'll probably end up receiving something like this item here. I'm not sure if it will ever come in handy for you, but maybe you can give it a try.
Oh? What is it?
It's called an Akasha Terminal. It's a tool produced by the Academia that utilizes the legacy of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Some say that this very item is the basis of Sumeru's reputation as the City of Wisdom. Needless to say, this device and its usage fall under the Academia's expertise, so I'll leave it to them to show you how to use it.
Great! Next up, Sumeru City! But wait, before that...
Yeah, the names of all this stuff is very confusing for me, like Aranara, Roku Devada, Chimichanga, Hasta luego, you know, all that. We need to say goodbye to Kalei.
That's right! Tainari, we have something important to say to Kalei before we leave. Is she doing better now?
Yes, she's doing much better. After being confined to her bed all this time, I thought a little walk would do her some good. Last I saw her, she was taking the path towards the North Crossing. She knew you two would be leaving soon, so she must have wanted to see you off.
Thanks, Tainari. All right, let's go!
Farewell, and good luck to you both. Kalei is waiting at the northmost crossing of Gandharvaville. You should be able to find her there. Don't you worry about Kalei. I'll look after her. I'll find a way to understand the relationship between the Withering and her disease. Kalei is waiting at the northmost crossing of Gandharvaville. It seems there's a major project underway at the Academia, and my master has also joined the effort. But I can't afford to leave Gandharvaville now. Things are not going well here in the rainforest, and Kalei needs someone to watch over her. Besides, I was never one for all the pomp and circumstance of life at the Academia. Given that my master hasn't come to give me an earful personally, tells me that my presence is not as sorely needed as they make it out to be. In fact, the letter he sent to me was uncharacteristically polite. Kalei is waiting at the northmost crossing of Gandharvaville. Farewell, traveler.
The rainforest is the best place to live.
Alright, now that he's officially quote unquote left the team, I'm gonna take him out because he's low level ass. So I'm gonna put I'll put Dilly back.
Let's finish this swiftly.
This Kalei is gonna follow me now.
I've been waiting for you two. Never mind. I guess I should just wish you two a safe and successful journey.
Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Kalei. We're headed to Sumeru City.
Please take care of yourself, Dendro Amber.
Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. My condition won't be getting in the way of my duties. I want to be a forest ranger after all. It's up to me and the others to protect the rainforest here. And, I'm sorry. I should have told you both about my condition when we first met. I just wanted you two to treat me as a normal friend. Not some girl that needs your sympathy. But I guess now I understand that the most important thing is for friends to be genuine with one another.
There's no need to apologize, Kalei. We should be thanking you for trusting us enough to be your friends and sharing your past with us. We're probably still gonna worry about your condition, but that's because we're friends and we care about you.
Thank you. That means a lot. Before you leave, I have something for you.
Oh? What is it?
It's my recipe for pita pockets. I told you that I'd give you a copy, remember? My handwriting is a little, messy, so please don't laugh.
Yay! Thanks, Kalei. Now we can eat those scrumptious little pitas whenever and wherever we like.
I hope that whenever you eat them, you'll both remember your time here in Gandharvaville.
Of course we will.
Well then, I, trainee Forest Ranger Kalei, bid you both farewell. Please visit Gandharvaville again. The Rangers will always be ready to assist you here. I hope you have a safe trip to Sumeru City and get to meet the Dendro Archon there.
How are you feeling now?
I'm much better now. I'll be back on patrol again starting tomorrow. Even though I'm not quite ready to help Master clear the Withering Zones yet, there are still plenty of other tasks for me to handle. Oh, and Traveler, if you ever see Amber again during your travels, please don't mention my illness to her, okay? Amber knows about my case of Elazar and what's happened in my past, but I haven't told her about my condition getting worse. I guess I just don't want her to worry about me. If the need arises, I'll tell her about it myself.
All right, we understand, Kalei.
I hope you have a safe trip to Sumeru City. Kinda hard to believe that Master Tainari can cook, isn't it? His culinary techniques are very polished, but his taste is a little, unusual. It's not really his fault, though. He just has a sensitive tongue and nose, so he prefers much lighter flavors. The last time I went a little too heavy on the spices for my pita pockets, Master started having a sneezing fit. Of course, I never heard the end of it after that. I hope you have a safe trip to Sumeru City. See you later! Be sure to come back often. Even though Master didn't admit it, I'm sure he wants to see you again.
God, there's something about her voice that, like, pierces the brain and ears. Alright. Let's continue. What's up ahead? Ah, look, someone's been surrounded by hilly turtles. Let's go save them. I don't see what you're talking about, so I'm just gonna move on. Found a little house. Loot the place. Take all the carrots. Climb this ladder. Oh god, what the hell? Oh, I thought I was taking damage for a second, but it's something else. Boink. Oh, something's happening. What's over there? Stay away! Stay away, you nasty mushrooms! Hey, Utena! The person over there seems to be in trouble. You gotta help. Alright.
Scatter! Stand with me!
Be still.
Oh, you're a big help, thanks. As you can see, I'm a force watcher. I'm a force watcher here. That's from my name. It's Rana. I'm Utena. We're from a very distant place. Yes, this is Paimon. She is Utena. I see. You aren't dressed like inhabitants of the forest, nor do you look you're from the desert, but your clothes do have a good breathability and are suitable for traveling Sumeru. Huh, since Rana's a forest watcher, she should know Tighnari, right? Oh, traveler, you know Tighnari? Tighnari seems to be unapproachable, but he's actually a very nice person. He took really good care of me when I was a trainee, and his ears are gorgeous. Yeah, Paimon really wants to touch them. Me too. Paimon wonders if sneaking up on him will work. Tighnari will get angry if you do it without asking first. It probably will, but his ears are so glossy, and I can't help but wondering how they feel. The girl with him seems pretty interested in them too. Eh? Rana, are you talking about... Is it Kalei? Huh? Traveler, you know Kalei too? Kalei? Kalei hasn't been very well, but she's still worked hard to protect the forest and eliminate the withering. Everyone's worried about her. Anyway, a forest watcher's duty is to protect the forest, assist travelers, and provide guidance. As the two of you might have noticed, lately the forest has been less than ideal. The fungi and beasts have been growing aggressive, and then there's the withering. How about I escort both of you? My patrol road will pass to Vimera village next. It's sailing from there to either Port Ormos or Sumeru City. Sure, let's go, but I have a few things... Oh, sure, let's go. Okay, I'll keep both of you safe. Yeah, sure you will. Oh, it's like a whole subplot. What the fuck? Alright, whatever. So the new Dendro... Oh, since you're a forest watcher, Rana, you must be very familiar with the woods, right? Uh-huh. I lived around here for years. I know every tree in the forest. Really? But the land's becoming somewhat peculiar lately. Even the withering zones are becoming more prolific. It's only been a few days and a new withering zone has already popped up already. So close to the main road, too. Ah, withering zone again! You've handled with Tighnari before. Traveler Tighnari disposed of a withering zone before? I won't go into how dangerous this is then. Regardless, let me mark down location and radius effect for now. After I take you to Vimera Village, I'll go to Gandharville and bring Tighnari over to help. No need, Rana. Just leave it to us. No way. The withering zone is lethal. Even veteran force watchers wouldn't approach it unless absolutely necessary. Utena can manipulate the elements, and it should somewhat stave off the withering's effects. Now that I think about it, he did show such ability when fending off the fungi. But still, you shouldn't do that. We can't have you injured by the withering after coming all this way. Don't worry, Rana. Ethan has proven to be reliable in many encounters throughout our journey. Leave it to me. It's so many options.
I don't like this withering zone. Let me deal with it.
And, alright, I understand. I'll wait here. If it's too much to handle, get out there or call for help, and I'll be there. You're so useless. Oh, okay.
Our bond is strong.
Cascade.
Dawn, break forth!
Alright, kill this guy? Hold on. There you go. Whoop.
Isn't as impressive, right?
You're amazing. Incredibly amazing.
Thanks.
You're getting too excited, Rana. Pardon me. You miss. You have to be so formal. It's okay to just speak your mind, Miss Rana. Let's out the formalities. Utana and Rana. Okay, so I wonder if you guys are interested in joining us. I can vouch for you both. It'd be great to get powerful, dedicated people like Utana and Paimon on our side. With you guys, we can better control the spread of the withering. Sure, you probably get not familiar with the woods, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Clam down?
Clam down a bit, Rana.
Oh yeah, speaking of the forest, Paimon's got a question. Do you remember the wondrous creatures we saw before? Wondrous creatures? You quickly describe the wondrous creatures you met previously. Oh, and they sound like mythical Aranara. Small, round, plant-like fairies. They are denizens of the what's happening off screen. Of the woods and guardians of trees. But we generally dismiss them as a tale. You sure there weren't some just shroom boars you saw, Utana? Shroom boars? Yeah, that's a... Sorry, I'm just looking at the thing that's flying on the top left. Yeah, that's it. It's like almost like a Pokemon. Yeah, that's an animal you see only in the forest of Sumeru. They are green beasts that live in the forest. We use them to find precious mushrooms. Sounds delicious. Sounds like we could probably make a stew with mushrooms out of them. Oh, Paimon doesn't think that's quite the same thing as we saw. Is my brain breaking? What's going on? Anyway, in all my years in the woods, I've never seen any Aranara. However, you can ask the kids after you get to Vimera village. Vimara? They seem to be very into the legend of the Aranara. Although children always try to hide their thoughts from adults, you can read their minds like a book. Just like Paimon. Hey, that's because we're buddies and you know each other very well. That said, you got moves, Utana. Where'd you learn that? Well, we ran across a lot of things on our journey, so we got to learn how to fight. I see. That must have been hard. Alright. Alright, so anyway. Yeah, so the new Dendro move is this, like, conal attack. It just basically applies Dendro to whatever it hits. And then the burst is like a seed, giant seed that you put down, and depending on what element you put on the seed, it has a different effect. So it's pretty cool. Yes. Gotta spread the pollen on their faces. I'm back, Grandpa. Amadia. Let's just go with that. Rana, you know the job of the Forest Watcher is important, but you should come around more often. Yeah, I know. I patrol the forest so close. I patrol the forest so that those tiger cubs can hang out in the woods safely. It was just a mess right now. There are tigers in Vimera village? Tiger Cubs refers to Lyle, Itham, and his friends. By the way, your voice, I don't think I've ever met you. Do we have visitors? Oh yes, Grandpa Amadia. These two are... Rana gives Amadia a brief rundown. I see. Welcome to Vamira Village, and thanks for helping Rana out. I plan to inform a night watch, getting Alfonso, Ballroom, and Aurelius to safeguard the perimeter as a group. That's a great plan. It's for good of the children, after all. Has something happened in Vamira Village lately? Oh, could it be related to this brown plant-like creatures we saw before? What are you talking about? That sounds like a cabbage from your description. It's okay, we're just a little uneasy from the recent events. I spent my whole life in Vamira Village and never saw anything like this. I won't bore you with my stories. Please watch over Rana. She's always been a troublemaker since she was little. She got lost in the woods once since she was 7 or 8 for a couple of days. Hey now, Grandpa Madia. Fine, fine. You be good host now, Rana. Don't let your guests down. For sure. Grandpa Madia is getting old and his eyes are starting to fail him, but that's something. Couldn't read that in time. I'm being forced to walk. You're back, Rana. Anything new? Who's the one beside you? I met this kind, powerful traveler. How about you? Caught anything good? You know it. When you see the kids, tell them my face is waiting. You interested? Not sure yet. Maybe later. Oh. I like how I'm like slightly slower. I'm back, Alfonso. I see. Who is that with you? I'm going to introduce these two impressive travelers who helped me a lot, and this is here is Alfonso, just about the most dependable person in Vamira Village. You'll flower me, Rana, and it'll be nice to meet you too. Thanks for looking after Rana. You don't look like a local, Alfonso. Are you a traveler too? Oh, you're an experienced traveler indeed. It saw right through me at a glance. I came as an apprentice from Fontaine, but ended up staying because I really like it here. It's been years since. Alfonso is practically one of us now. Anyway, how are the kids? They're not... Oh my god. They're not running around, are they? I mean, it's not a good time right now. They're in the village, waiting for you to return, after Kavas came back. Is it really okay to talk about that before our guests? Maybe we should talk about it later. Is it something important? We can come back later. Don't worry, they saved my life after all. Actually, oops. Time to lay his life to me. You saved me time, so you saved my life. Anyway, some of the children from Vamira Village have gone missing recently. That warrants much more than just that anyway. Is someone abducting the kids? That's a very serious problem. Have you notified the sheriff in Sumeru City yet? Is there anything we can do to help with? Wait. Just listen to me. The missing children always come back in a few days, though they don't remember what happened. I've rounded up the search party every time. Sometimes we run into wild animals, sometimes a weathering zone. Other times, outsiders obviously too tough for us to handle. However, we could never find the kids since the woods were simply too big for us to search, even for Rana. Yeah, but in the end, they were suddenly returned when no one was paying attention and couldn't recall anything when asked. Paimon does that too. Oh, so it's normal for kids? Hey, quit it, you two! Sorry, Decacurse. I'm not sure. I think they just want to tell us adults, even though I'm only a few years older than them. So that's pretty concerning. Right, so I've been patrolling nearby recently, looking out for anything unusual. That's also why I just spoke to Amadia about forming a night watch. I also asked Alfonso to keep an eye on the kids. Sorry. It's okay. I'd be more concerned if they actually stay put. I'm going to have a word with the Isafat later. It's his... it's his job to watch over Kavas and Sudebe. You'll have to take it easy for a while here, Rana. You're the only one who can get us through to the kids. It's dangerous outside lately. Weathering zone aside, you got the Fatui from Sheshnaya with their armed mercenaries operating in the forest. If something goes wrong... Fatui? I know, I'll be careful, but I should be on the ball since it's dangerous. But even if you could deal with the wild animals, the Fatui are more than you can handle, Rana. Sounds like Alfonso knows the Fatui very well. Oh, I learned about them from the travelers shuttling between Sumeru City and Port Armos. It's Rana! Rana is back with Alfonso too! Here comes trouble. Anyway, think it over, Rana. I picked a bunch of stars rooms for you, Rana. Ethan, didn't you promise never to wander outside the village? The Rishbalan Raja will come and get you if you don't behave. I'm big now. I'm not scared of anything. Did you catch the Gator Raja this time, Rana? I want to hear some tales from the woods, Rana. I didn't see the Gator Raja this time, but I brought you a golden lion and a silver... Silver what, though? Weasel Thief? Why Weasel Thief? Silver Duskbird. Silver Bass. Super Silver Spectre. Huh? Calm down, Paimon. Alright, stop picking on them. Utena and Paimon are my friends. Paimon's not gonna get mad at these kids, regardless, you know. Oh my god, there's so much talking. Paimon's not gonna get mad at these kids, regardless, you know a lot of animals. That's right, Rana would tell us stories every time she's back. She told us about a huge gator last time, and the sumptuous beast lord. And the Rishbalan Raja that couldn't be caught. That's right, and it'll come and get you if you don't behave. Oh no! Everyone in this village seems to get along. If only it could always be like this. Hope the children can stay safe. Anyway, my friends here came from a place far, far away. Why don't we let them all tell a story today? Sure, Me? Sure, our trip to Sumeru has been a very uneventful one. That's Paimon's voice. Yeah, let's all go to Rana's house. Last one here is a specter. Be careful going over the bridge. Don't fall into the water. Let's go. And they sure haven't fixed the pacing of this game, though. God damn. Let's go. We can't fall behind. All right. Stop running on the bridge. So, got it. I like their chest first run. Oh, Rana's brought some visitors. Welcome. God, these kids are like slightly less. I must be fucking small. Why are these kids so huge? I'm only like maybe like half a foot taller than they are. These kids ran faster than birds could fly. Not really. You guys are getting good at running. What a weird thing to say. It's going to get worrying sick if you run away someday. We won't run off Rana's here. I'm going to marry Rana when I grow up. Are you a... What gender are you? Alright, well, I don't know. I guess it really doesn't matter. Wait, didn't you promise to marry me? Liar! Haha, we'll sort this out later. You'll meet more people when you grow up. People more impressive and better than me. For instance, Miss Blonde here. This game is very progressive. If that's, yeah, they're both female. Wow. For instance, Miss Blonde here is way mightier than me, and has met many great people along their journey from far away, right? Indeed, It's true, such as Paimon. Have you been traveling a long time? How did you tell us stories? I've got lots of stories. You got the tiger cubs then. No. I have a meeting to go to. You kids be good to her and stay put till I come back. Okay. Taking care of kids is the last thing I want to do in a video game. I'll take care of them, alright? Alright, on to the stories. You're IFM, right? What story would you like to hear? Stories about dragons. Alphonse said they're ancient and very powerful. Sea monsters. I heard there's a lot of big monsters at the sea. I want stories about a distinguished lady who is smart and powerful. Y'all want different stories. Is there someone who knows the stories of 8-headed hydras, silver-haired banshees, and the wicked abyss dragon? Paimon thinks that everyone would be happy if that person was here. How about this? We all know a lot of stories and we'll tell them all. Tell them about the creatures. We can ask them about the mysterious creatures while at it. We can ask them about how they went missing while we're at it. True, these kids might not know adult stones and about how they went missing. As a trade, Eotham, Cavus, and Sudame, you'll tell us what you know too. Sure. Anyways, god damn. My neck is like hurting. 1 second, let me get up close to the mic here. Alright. I want dragon stories. Alfonso told me they exist in the world. He said a huge evil dragon lives in a place called Mondstadt. Alfonso sure has his ears on the ground. Yeah, we know about that. So what is this dragon like? Alfonso said it was terrifying and pillages Mondstadt. How should Paimon put it? This is a tale of friends resolving their misunderstandings. It's a tale of heroes triumphing over you. Yeah, I'll do that one. Now here it goes. A long, long time ago in a kingdom far away, a big dragon with huge wings and sharp fangs laid in deep slumber. When the dragon woke up, it saw the world had changed. Growl, the dragon announced. I'm mad now, and I'm going to wreck your little houses and keeps. The dragon wasn't exactly bad, but it was tricked by an evil sorcerer into thinking everyone's bad. Then one day, 2 travelers arrived. Paimon tells the story of the azure blue dragon in a way that really engages the kids. So with everyone's help, the travelers removed the curse from the dragon and helped it with find his friend. Wow, I thought dragons were terrible and would eat sumpter beasts and people. How big is the dragon, though? Big like a house? Big enough to swallow Femara village in one bite. Wow, if that's true, then we can fly around inside the dragon's belly. When it gets hot, we'll go to Sinisnaya that Alfonso talked about, where it snows. When it's rainy, we'll go to Valuka, where Granny Jahet is from. Valuka? Oh, that's a desert. Anyway, when I grow up, I want to travel everywhere just like you. That's right, travel and make friends, just like how we traveled and got to know you. Can we ask you a few questions, Eotham? Ask about the mysterious creatures in the forest. Rana told us that they could be Aranara. Have you heard anything about... Oh god, my voice is like dying. Have you anything about them, Eotham? About that. No, I heard nothing about Aranara. They look like Trimbors. No, they don't. So you've seen Aranara before? Actually, I've heard about them in Granny Jahet stories. Can we ask Granny Jahet? No. Alright, we'll drop it. Ron and others are very worried about you kids. Eotham, have you gotten lost in the woods recently? So for a being of wind, what weapon comes to mind? Being of wind? A weapon that's wind related? I don't know. No, I know the woods very well. There's no way I can get lost. But Sudame and Kavas did. Everyone was worried, but not me. But because I know Arana would take them home. Arana? Who's that? I mean Rana. Rana would find them and take them home. I suppose Paimon doesn't think we could find out more. Let's change the topic. Why are you interested in dragon stories, Eotham? I want to be great like a dragon, then I can help Rana and Alfonso. They work very hard. It always takes a long time for Rana to patrol the woods. Alfonso goes out when there's no one looking too. I can help them as soon as I grow up, so they can spend more time in the village. Paimon gets it. You're great. You're a great kid, Eotham. Also, your name is fucking terrible. Alright. Sea monsters. I heard there's a lot of big, peculiar monsters in the sea. Like the fish that's the largest as an island, or a squid as long as a river. And a story about the puppet and the whale. Also, the turtle carrying an elephant on its back. You've heard a lot of stories, so why the interest in sea monsters? When I grow up, I want to be a sailor, going on 7 voyages and discovering uncharted islands and lands. That's why I want to learn about the sea monsters. This way I can defeat them one day. We ran across some pirates before. Wow, that's so cool. Did they find any treasure? Any tales of adventure? Not sure, but Paimon does have a sea monster story. Once upon a time, there was a sea serpent with many heads living in the ocean. It was taller than a mountain when it stretched out its neck. The serpent didn't behave, so a god trapped it in the sea floor under rocks to prevent it from making waves and destroying the harbor. After a long while, the serpent woke up and griped.
Curse you, despicable god! I'll wash all your houses of treasure out to the sea and make them mine. Roar! Then it rose up to higher than the mountains and caused a tidal wave. Paimon tells the story of the people in the flying castle fighting the sea hider together in a way that really engages the kid. Singular. And that was how your parents were made. No, I don't know. That was how everyone worked together to defeat the serpent and protect the city. So the serpent has been defeated? What a shame. I wanted to beat up myself when I grew up. That's the spear. You'll face other monsters when you grow up. What kind of monsters? Let's talk about something else. I promise to tell you what I know after hearing your story, so what would you like to know? About the mysterious creatures. Oh, there's a lot of them in the forest, like the legendary Sumter Beast Lord. It isn't like any ordinary Sumter Beast and will attack intruders. And the rich Bolan Raja that snatches bad children away. But I'm old enough to know that Rana made that up to scare the kids. They also very interesting. But we'd like to know with round plant-like fairies called Aranara. Do you know anything about them? Oh, Aranara. Never heard of them. But I know about the Gator Raja. Oh, fuck's sake. It's a very, very big gator in the woods that has lived for a very long, long time, and it's very, very cunning. There was this one time. That didn't sound convincing. Just ask about something else. Wow, Paimon can't believe there's a gator like that. Did you go into the woods often, Cavis? Yeah, I used to, but not lately, since I got there once. At least that's what the adults said. That's what the adults said? Because I don't remember anything. I went into the forest to see my friend and share stories about the sister, then I just can't remember what happened. When I came to my senses, I was back in the village already, but my father held me tightly while everyone was around me, asked me if I was hurt, hungry, or thirsty. Then they wouldn't let me go there again. You went into the forest to see your friend? Huh, have you a friend in the forest? Doesn't everyone live in the village? Yeah, friend to everyone lives in the village, the forest. Taught us many things, like what wild fruits we shouldn't eat, and which trees would let us climb them. So what's that friend like? Well, I can't tell you, I'm sorry. Although we're friends, I made a pact with Sudebe and Leothem. I guess it's a secret between the kids. He would just hit a dead end. Okay, we understand. Now give me a good boy and don't play outside the village, or the Gator Raja will eat your brains. Of course, I'll be a good brother to Sudebe and Ethan. Alright, one more kid. Slowly becoming dead inside. Sudebe. What story would you like to hear, Sudebe? Any story will do, but I like to have a distinguished lady who is smart and powerful. Well, she doesn't have to be a distinguished lady, but the character's got to be determined and loving. Like Princess Cinnamon, and who left her palace with a tiger in the fairy tale. That's a lot of demands. Well, Paimon knows several ladies who fit that description, but somehow they all have connections to Electro. Electro's good. It makes plants stronger and bear more fruit. Is that how it works? You know a lot, Sudebe. So where should Paimon start? A general and a shrine maiden walk into a bar. Oh yeah, making the shrine maiden a priestess and the general queen should help you understand it better. Are they both distinguished ladies? Yeah, they both are. Once upon a time, in a kingdom far away, there was a very beautiful and powerful queen, but war came, and although the queen won, she also lost many friends. She cried and cried, "Sob, I'm gonna make a robot and have it work for me. Then I shall live alone in a palace forever and not make any more friends, so I won't lose them." Beep, copy that, working now, replied the robot, who then began running the kingdom for the queen. Then some bad guys started to scheme. Where did the priestess come in? The queen had a pretty and powerful priestess friend who couldn't bear to see the queen go on this way. That was when a traveler came to the kingdom. She and her companion were both smart and brave. So the priestess thought, ack. They're agile and resilient, and they're willing to help. Paimon tells the story of the queen and the priestess, both of whom were distinguished ladies, in a way that really engages the kids. In the end, the lonely robot was still working hard, but that's another story. Everyone was so awesome. Even though the traveler was a distinguished lady, she was still strong. That's what I want to be when I grow up. Paimon, sure you can do it, but if you don't behave and get lost out there, then none of this will happen. My voice is just fluctuating at this point. Very sly of you, Paimon. Yes, I'll behave and won't wander outside. What happened when you got lost before? I don't remember. I just went into the woods to gather herbs. Herbs? Yeah, Alfonso said there's an herb to improve Grandpa's eyesight. He has trouble seeing things lately and can't even see people coming his way. So I wanted to help Grandpa. God, my eyes. Alright. Did Alfonso send you? No, he warned me not to wander into the forest too, but I wanted to help, so I sneaked off. Then I don't remember the rest. Nothing at all? Nothing. When I came round, I was already home. My brother said everyone was worried. I know what I did was wrong and will never sneak off in the woods again. That's right, good girl. Speaking of the forest, about the mysterious creature in the woods. I don't know anything about them. Well, that was fast. What do you mean mysterious? If I know what they are, they're not mysterious. If I don't, I wouldn't be able to tell you. Sorry. That actually makes a lot of sense. But Paimon wanted to ask about. Oh God. But what Paimon wanted to ask about is round plant-like fairies. Round and plant-like. Oh. Did that ring a bell, Sudebe? I know that sounds mysterious. Oh, what a shame. Because Rana said she would love to know what Aranara is. Oh, she wants to know that too, then. Oh. Fuck this, man. Jesus Christ. She does also did the priestess in the story say, ack, don't be a tantrum throwing child who refuses to talk to others. Okay, the priestess and the queen are really great friends. Like how they trust each other, I don't think Rana would understand why I can't say it. I'm old enough to understand a little more until Rana and you two, but not now. Well, I hope you grow up healthy and happy. Thanks. Alright then, why don't we ask more questions? Just be a good girl and don't wander around. Thank you for the story, I love it very much. I'm going to be smart, pretty, and strong, just like the priestess. And I'll marry Rana. It seems that they know about the mysterious creature, but then just don't want to tell us. Should we divide and conquer? Should we get the dolls in town first? Should we divide and conquer them? Come on, they're kids, not villains. Just treat us as secrets. They don't want adults to know. We're staying in Sumeru for a while, and we'll have the time to look into it. I'm back. How did it go? Was it fun? Not for my fucking throat. It was fun. They told us a story. Dragons actually don't eat people, Rana. Oh yeah, that's good to hear. I was worried a dragon might fly over here and eat you all someday. Oh no. Storytelling is kind of fun. I'm beat. Okay, you should go home now. It's about time to eat. Isophat, whatever, said he caught good stuff in the water today. Come with us, Rana, and both of you too. We got business to tend to, but thanks for the invite. I want to eat with Rana. I'll be there next time. Come on, you gotta go now, or Isophat's gonna finish it all by himself. Okay, bye, Rana. Bye, you two. Bye, you two. God damn. No, stick around a minute for Aetham. I want to talk to you. I'm concerned about you. The forest hasn't been the same lately. The animals are getting aggressive and more fungi have popped up. Same with the withering zones, which keep appearing. Don't go picking mushrooms anymore, okay, Aetham? Don't worry, I know where the safe and not safe. What's more, star shrooms are tasty, and they give you energy to keep working hard. No, Granny Jet and I are both worried. Promise me that you won't run around there before I figure out what's going on. Okay. That's a good boy, Aetham. You're great when you grow up. Alright, go eat with Kavas and the others. Got it. That was like literally 40 minutes of fucking talking. I hope they grow up safe and sound. What do you think about these kids, Utana? They're good kids. Yeah, I understand. Regardless, I hope they'll grow up safe and sound. My patrol is actually not done yet. I've still got to check out with West, and I have a favor to ask, Utana. Paimon, would you mind coming with me? Eh? Why? I spotted some withering zones there with no one to check them. I'm pretty worried about the kids wandering into one. Utana, now that you're here, will you give us a hand with that? Please, though, I have nothing to repay you with. I'll take that nice axe of yours? The fuck are you talking about? Piece of cake. So you'll help. I really appreciate it. I don't know how I can make it up to you. You've done so much for me. We're not going to ignore those in need. Let's go then. God damn. The best thing about my house is that I can sneak off without it without anyone noticing. That's how I've been running off all the time since I was a kid. I'm gonna read a little bit slower because I'm fucking up too much.
Alright, back to business, Utena. Let's go over whenever you're ready. Let's go. Sure, it's not far to the west. God, just let me fight something, for fuck's sake, man. I'm so sick of reading shit. Talk too much in this goddamn game, man. What just happened?
Propagate!
Cascade!
And you're
All
probably,
yours, should you have any use for
I
them.
feel like you're talking about something in 14. That's what I think you're talking about. It's not far from here. So close to the village. Okay. Here we are. When I was little, I would often take this road out down to the river valley to play. Withering zones are appearing so quickly now, and Tanner and the others are too busy to deal with them in time, but it's a good thing we have you here now. Leave it to me. Okay, you made a clean work of those withering zones before, but they're still dangerous. It's too much. I'm trying to leave the realm and take some rest.
Be still.
Strong.
The depths beckon. Dawn, break forth! Ha! Ah! Yeah!
How are you feeling, Utena? Do you feel weak or nauseous? I need your help going on, Utena. Okay, let's get going. Jesus Christ. How fast do they expect you to read like 2 sentences? Not out loud, mind you. Just even in your head, that was kind of fast. These things are different. These enemies. Oh my god.
Germinate!
Cascade!
Dissipate!
Yeah. Withering zone's expanding. Regardless, leave it in capable hands like before, Utena. Just don't overdo it. I won't, don't worry. Thanks.
Stand with me!
Flames, purge!
Our bond is strong! Yeah! Ha! Out of my way!
Flames, purge!
Propagate!
I don't know that way next. There's a spinal crocodile. Am I getting rid of the wizard zones? Forest Watcher also tasked with protecting the ecosystem recently, potentially because of the withering zones. The alligators have become, shall we say, unusually manic. Not only have they been invading other animals' territories, but they've been reducing at a faster rate. If this goes on, they won't just be a danger to children, but to the forest ecosystem as well. Luckily, your opponent is in a withering zone this time. It's my time to shine. You rest up, Utena. Leave this one to me. I'll come help you. We're coming to help too. Is it okay? That's great then. I'll finally get to fight side by side with you.
Stand with me! Ha!
Cascade! Lay waste to the wicked!
It's nice to have a chance to do something. This should help with our problem a little. Besides, watching you fight made me realize that I still have a lot to learn. Like footwork, and timing too. An experienced traveler like yourself is just absolutely amazing. Paimon has me on a strict training regimen. Well, you always were improving together as companions. Thank you so much, really. That reminds me. How's your condition? After taking care of so many withering zones, do you feel dizzy or nauseous or anything? Just a little tired. That's good. You've done so much. Goodness, I feel so much better now. Let's take a break. One of our forest patrol campsites isn't far from here. It should have equipment and supplies. Yeah, let's go camping. That sounds fun. And off we go. It's just ahead. Perfect. Wait, did it unequip my little familiar? I think it did actually. Yeah, okay.
Here we are. What's that round thing at the edge? The thing that looks like a small cabin? Oh, that. I'm not sure where it came from, but you see them all the time in the forests of Sumeru. Maybe it's some kind of ruin? Strange, since you asked, I seem to have heard about this kind of house and its resident. Who was it again? It wasn't the researcher who's in Satyavada life? Fuck. Oh, never mind. Traveler, you Paimon, wait here a second. I'm gonna go tidy up the campsite, get a fire going, and get some ingredients ready. Thank you. Let us help you. I can't have that. I was the one who asked you to come and help clean up the withering zones. Just think of us as a trainee forest watchers. What do you need to do, Rana? Well, if you insist, Paimon. Could you help me get some firewood then? Well, you need some wood chopped? That's nothing. You two can do that. I'm pretty good at chopping wood. You want you to do that? Just pick up some dried branches off the ground. Collecting firewood is one of the fundamentals of wilderness survival. Is that so? Okay, well, got it. Let's go. Should be enough. Go find Rana. You guys are back. I'm almost done here as well. Will these be enough, Rana? Yep, that's more than enough. Alright, one of our camping traditions is to have the most esteemed person in the group light the campfire. You just have to light it, right? Leave it to us. Alright. Use the supply store to this campsite and the ingredients gathered along the way. Rhonda makes a pot of richly fragrant curry. Everyone stuffs their faces, the rest is packed up in containers for later use. It's so good. Curry tastes even better after hard work. Sounds like Rana stole Paimon's line. Paimon doesn't care about such things. Still, this curry is aromatic. What if smell draws some critters or hilly trolls here? Curry, curry, in the air. Hungry children, it's time to come home. This is a children's song from Sumeru. Something free about curry. Each family adds different ingredients and spices depending on how often they make it. So each family's curry has its own flavor. So when we were little, we could smell a curry and tell whether it's made by our parents. But once we got older, we couldn't tell whose curry it was anymore. They all seemed about the same. Still, you know it's time to go home and eat that curry and smell curry. Still, you know that it's time to go home and eat when you smell curry. Sorry. Curry, curry, in the air. The stuff you make also has a different aroma. Oh, is it so? I'd like to try. Sure, I guess. Oh, you just eaten so much in this curry. Let's make something next time. Okay. That reminds Paimon, why do we have to pick up branches instead of chopping down trees when you want to start a fire? Does the Dendro Archon punish people who cut down trees? You two know. What do we do? Oh no, it's because fresh wood has so much more moisture in it, so it's hard to light. Also, the Dendro Archon isn't that petty. Still, our teachers at Sumeru always say to respect nature and the forest, because we are the forest subjects. So are the birds and beasts, and in the end, the forest will remember. And if you grow up and forget, don't fret. The forest will remember. Oh no, you're right. Oh, I felt like something lost in the memories for a long time just occurred to me. Something warm and precious, but I couldn't remember it all. Just those two lines. Dang it. It's like when you have to sneeze, but just won't come out. How infuriating. Things are hard to remember the more you try to remember them. Just ignore it, and after a while, it might suddenly come back to you when you're doing something else. I'll try. Thanks again for watching these kids in the village for me. They're like my little brothers and sisters. The oldest one is Kavas. He wants to travel the world by boat when he grows up. Sudebe has a little sister. She says he wants to be just like me. It's a little embarrassing. I don't think there's anything embarrassing about that. And there's Eothem. I'm more worried about him. He was raised by Granny Geohead after being abandoned in the village. So Eothem was... Yes, I was still just a little girl back then. One day, the adults discovered that a traveling couple who'd been staying in the village were gone. All left behind was a teeny tiny child. I always used to worry about them, but now he and Kaios and the others are like family. Alfonso also looks after him, just like a real older brother would. About what you and the children were talking about before. Yeah, now that you mention it, when we were telling stories to the children, we also asked around about the Aranara. That's the round plant-like field phrase you mentioned before. They said that they didn't know, that they were acting like they were hiding something about the Aranara. I don't know much about these creatures myself, but I'll tell you the part I heard. First of all, they're much like you described, round and plant-like. The forest is vast and deep in here. Sumeru is constantly changing, like a gargantuan beast, so even locals who lose their way, let alone travelers. Legend has it that there are countless bizarre and amazing creatures in the forest like this. The most famous among them are the Aranara, which supposedly means the forest people. The Aranara are related to the Dendroarchon and are the guardians of the forest. They are like the bridge between people and trees. They also have an ability to enter dreams. But with people of Sumeru, dreams are very rare. That sounds amazing. Great. They might not say it on the front adults, but I think they really like the legend of the Aranara. Who knows, maybe they've seen Aranara while playing in the forest. It's normal for children to have secrets among themselves that they keep from the grown-ups, so as long as they grow up healthy and become strong, kind, good adults. Also about the kids going missing. About that, eh? Do you have any clues? We were also really worried, so we asked around. The kids said that they were in the woods, and the next thing they knew, they were in the Virmara village. They couldn't remember anything about what happened before that. That's right. Gavas and Sudebe suddenly appeared in the village after going missing for a few days. Everyone was worried sick while they were gone. Alfonso even organized a search and rescue team. What is it, Rana? Now I think about it, it was actually kind of funny. Remember when I said about curry before? Alfonso made the search party take curry into the forest with them so the children could smell it. What's that fucking sound? Anyway, we didn't find Gavas or Sudebe, but they came home on their own. With their whole memory loss situation, something about this whole thing just doesn't feel right. It finally stopped, thank God. So I've been patrolling the forest and ruling out any elements that could harm the children. Eothem is the only one left who hasn't gone missing, so I have to protect him. About Alfonso. Oh my fucking God, man. Speaking of him, Alfonso seems like he's really popular in Virmara Village. He organized a search party and the kids talk about him all the time. Oh, him? He's like an older brother to them. We treat him like a family since we needed the life story of every single NPC in this fucking village. We treated him like a family since he arrived in the village a few years ago. According to him, like Eothem, he doesn't have any family, so he sees this place as a real home. Eothem also sees him as an actual big brother. Paimon gets it. If you two stay in Virmara Village, I know they'd be very happy to have another two big sisters. Like I said before, it's possible. I hope you can join the ranks of the Watchers and we'll patrol together. What do you think? Well, I'm actually traveling to find someone. Can you briefly explain the reason for your travels, Rana? I see, I understand how you feel, Yutana. I also had a friend who was very dear to me with vanished out of nowhere, but they... Well, that's not important. Thank God. The blonde boy you're looking for. I feel like I've heard about him somewhere before. Let me think. Nope, can't remember. I'm sure someone told me a story about the blonde boy before. Just like gold and called a Nara or something. So, okay, so here's the problem about this fucking game. Is that there's all this dialogue about stuff that I already know, I've already experienced, and it's boring. It's like it's not even presented in a way that's interesting to read. It's just like people talking like boring textbooks. There's no like personality at all of these characters. Fuck, it's just annoying. Alright, anyways. It might just be this quest, I don't know. It's just fucking boring, I hate it. This is what happens when you grow up. You don't need to force yourself, Rana. Paimon hopes the kids in the future of Virmara, and they reiterate so much shit over and over and over. I'm very happy to meet the two of you. I'm sure the children feel the same way. You're not only skilled, but also kind. I'm moving on to worry about my little brothers and sisters in Virmara Village. Keep an eye for a person you look for. Then when you finish your journey, come to Sumeru. You can patrol the forest together. Let's put a pin in that for now. Okay, but think about it. If only I could have met you and Paimon earlier. See, you're making Paimon blush. I'm asleep now. She can sleep while sitting upright. See, it looks like Ron doesn't have any stamina. Do you want to take a rest, Yuzuna? Yeah, it's a whole nap too. I slept so well, I don't even remember falling asleep. Sorry about that. You must have been exhausted. I don't know, I just ate a lot and I'm feeling so relaxed that just... Anyway, here's a Forest Watcher tribute for you. When searching for a missing... God damn, she just wakes up and just ready to spit out fucking shit. Doesn't need coffee or anything. Alright, whatever. When searching for a missing person in the forest, you want to feed them something that's easy to digest when you find them. Digestion consumes stamina, that's why you feel sleepy after eating. Or at least that's what the academia researchers say. You two, Paimon, have you rested? You worked so hard yesterday. We slept like babies. Yeah, don't worry about us. Are you sure? Okay then, so much for yesterday. I feel so much better now that you're here. You can count on you today. Is there any work for us to do today? Let me see, I think we're just about done here. Let's head back to Vamara Village. We can check in the situation on our way back. Okay, let's go. God fucking damn it, man. Alright. So I'm gonna cut the stream here because I'm getting fucking tired of reading these boring ass fucking quest dialogue. And I know I could just probably just read it, but that wouldn't make an interesting stream either. So, whatever. I'm just gonna play this on my own time, I guess. I don't know. What time is it? 3 in the morning? Yeah, okay. I don't really plan on doing like a full playthrough of Genshin Impact anyway, so this is a little teaser into what Sumeru is. Have fun with that fucking quest, because I guess I'm going to do it later, but... let's just end the stream there. I'm getting kind of tired. My voice is like bleh now. But, I won't be streaming this again. I'll probably just play on my own time now. But I will be playing some other games later, like Bayonetta / I just forgot it doesn't do that. Bayonetta, Mario & Rabbids Kingdom, and also be playing some more Spiritfarer with Maleko and possibly Thymesia. Depends on that one. That one's a little bit iffy, but anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time with some better content. Holy crap. Sorry for all the technical issues as well. So, see you later, guys.